All right, the game is back live. Kaizer Chiefs, Mamelodi Sundowns versus Kaizer Chiefs, back right here on Afrik Football. This is a live watch along, and as you know, we cannot show you the live game, but the game has just begun. Sundowns is in their usual yellow kit and blue shorts, while Kaizer Chiefs is in their black and gold new jersey. So welcome back, guys. What are your predictions? This is Afrik Football. The usual, we're here to hang out, live bets and chill. We'll be out here giving you our analysis on what bets we think can go through in this game, as well as telling you guys where this game is going and just having a general discussion. This is our hangout, guys. Welcome, welcome. I can't see the comments. Where is everyone today? Where's Mr. Gino, the regulars, Kalutwa, and the others? All right, so as you can see down on the screen, at the bottom of the screen, Kaizer Chiefs' starting lineup is shown right now. It's being shown right now. So in goals, they have Kune. They have got four of the new signings have actually started this match. So we have Lanti, we have Nange, we have Alexander Cole, and Segota are the players that are actually starting for the first time for Kaizer Chiefs in this MTN 8th Cup. So where are you guys watching us from, and what are your predictions, guys? I can see we're having people trickling in, so you can write your comments below. The game is just 1 minute in. Sorry for taking my time. I didn't think I'd have this live stream because of the whole ongoing elections in Zambia. So it's gonna be a bit here and there, but we're gonna try and do as much. I didn't do as much game research, and as you can see, Mr. Mwamba isn't even here with me today, but we're gonna work. And I know I didn't post on our community tab that we're going to be doing a live stream, but you know we can't disappoint the fans, so I've decided we're going to give you the match and we're going to show you the fans basically have a live watch along. Sorry, we're not going to show the match because of copyright reasons, as we've known. Yeah, where's everyone watching us from? Drop us a comment, guys. So as you can see on the screen is Mamelodi Sundowns starting lineup. You can see Kennedy Mwen is in for Onyango, who's injured. You can see a couple of different people are in. Zwane is in. Shalulile is in today. We have Vula is in. Cortez is in as well. We have lots of people, Lucky as well. So I'm really excited about this game. What is you people's predictions for this game? Drop them in the comments below. Let's get interactive. And where are you watching us from? Yes, as you can see, guys, there's not going to be a live game being shown here because of copyright issues. We're actually having a copyright ban, so we're not going to show you any live visuals. So this is it. Let's get chatting. Your comments are going to keep this game going. Yeah, so far Kaizer Chiefs is playing on the back foot. They are basically trying to defend. Mamelodi Sundowns is attacking right now. The Brazilians are attacking Kaizer Chiefs, but you can see there's a form of structure in this game. So as Kaizer Chiefs is playing a 4-4-2, as you can see right now, having Billiard and Segota up front. Wow, Mamelodi Sundowns. Let me just see what their formation is from. They're playing a 4-3-3 formation from Mamelodi Sundowns. So where's everyone watching us from? Drop us your comments. I can't see you people commenting on this game. So yeah, let's go. Segota has having a good run right now. His jersey number 14, I'm assuming right now. Yes, he's actually got jersey number 14. I've been seeing him active on Instagram, talking about what he really wants to do for the Kaizer Chiefs fandom. Where do you guys see us ending this game? My prediction for this game is no, Mr. Mwamba. I can see my prediction for this game is. Our prediction for this game. Sorry, I was listening to Mr. Mwamba. Is written to me. Our position for this game. My prediction for this game. Kaizer Chiefs is going to win this one. 2-1 in favor of Kaizer Chiefs. So if you guys think you've got a different prediction, you can let me know in the comments below. I can see people talking, but you people aren't writing me comments, guys. Yeah, this is a live watch along. It's basically a live watch and chill. We're supposed to have Mr. Gino on for this match, but unfortunately, what's happened is that this has been an unprecedented match. So I was unable to inform anyone that I was going to go live today. So yeah, but yeah, let's get interactive. Let's get chatting. Then Mr. Mwamba says he's watching from Algeria. Yes, he's one of our loyal subscribers. And if everyone knows who's been on this page, he is one of the other content creators of Afrik Football, and he's always here and he's always against Kaizer Chiefs. Well, lucky today he's not even here. He's not showing up. We're very proud that he has not shown up for this game. But yeah, where's everyone watching us from? Let us know in the comments below. Mr. Gino has finally shown up, and his comment states that what happened to your club last night, Paris 2-1. Yeah, Mr. Mwamba, we've been searching for you. Me and Mr. Gino had a conversation last night on Twitter. Or if you people want to find me on Twitter, I go by the name of Zuze Kagulura on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter. You can follow Afrik Football on Twitter. Then we can have these conversations going. We've been having lots of decent conversations with Mr. Gino, ranging from Manchester United to Messi signing for PSG. Yes, you can see I'm rocking my PSG jersey. Messi is the greatest player in the world, arguably the greatest player in the football history is with PSG now. I'm gonna say this: I'm not a PSG fan. I generally just like their merch, and I have lots of merch, so I'm not a Messi fan per se. So, but yeah, Mr. Gino says, what is Mr. Gino's prediction? Let us know in the comments below, guys. Keep dropping your predictions. Let us know what you think this game, how you think this game is gonna end. Yeah, let's get interactive. This is Afro Football. Where's everyone watching it from? So yeah, Mr. Gino, okay, well, Mr. Mombastoya is dropped us a comment. I think this is a direct response to Mr. Gino, and he says it was a bad game and we need a new coach at Pirates. Yeah, I actually also really think the same. I think they need a new coach at Pirates because it's been weird. Pirates has not been the form of themselves, and I think Zenabauer has really outdone and outlasted his really outlasted his time at Pirates. Well, what do you guys think? Any predictions, guys? I'm not seeing your predictions. What are you people's predictions for this game? Let's get interactive. This is Afro Football. Yeah. Some talking points for today. I want to talk about the Kaizer Chiefs, basically. Kaizer Chiefs and the MTN 8, and right now, Kaizer Chiefs is, if you do not know, the most successful club in the MTN 8 tournament. They have had 15 MTN tournaments from the start of this tournament. Wow, they are followed by Orlando Pirates, who has 10 of these trophies. Mamelodi Sundowns is still a baby in this game. They're still children, and I don't think for this game they will get this game. I know most people will say Mamelodi Sundowns is probably doing better, but I don't think Mamelodi Sundowns' piece of business has been the greatest this transfer window. I think Kaizer Chiefs. Oh, there's a beautiful attack here. Shalulia with the ball. There's an attack? Okay. No, there's still okay. All right. Pirates Sundowns is still going for the jugular. They're trying to win this game. They're not giving Pirates any chance. I can see Nurkovic is out there. And what do you guys think about Nurkovic? Do you think he's gonna stay at Kaizer Chiefs? I've been hearing lots of rumors. The people in North Africa want him. The people in Saudi Arabia want him. What do you think about Nurkovic? Let me know in the comments, guys. Keep dropping us comments. Tell me where you're from. Tell us what's going to go on. Neymar and Messi are going to be fired at PSG. Definitely, I also believe that. I believe Neymar and Messi are going to be fired at PSG. I think Messi, you may quote me on this. I think Messi might get 100+ goals. So what do you people think? Drop us a comment. Where is everyone watching from? I can see we have a number of people joining me on this live stream. This is a live watch along. We can't show you the game because of copyright issues. And yeah, we are working on partnership with 1xBet. And on our last video, we talked about how, if you guys subscribe to this page, Afrik Football, and you start watching most of these games, we might be able to actually show a game. We might collaborate with some big heavy bettors like 1xBet, and they'll be able to allow us to show you live visuals of the game. So yeah, let me know in the comments below. We are getting into this game. It's 8 minutes past in this game, and this is on screen. You'll see Mamelodi Sundowns starting lineup, and from there, we've talked about it. Who do you think is going to be the heavy hitter? Who do you think is going to get a goal? Do you think Shalulile will end this season as he did last season? Do you think he's going to get the amount of goals he had last season? Oh my goodness. And Shalulile is already on the score sheet. I think I spoke too soon. It's already 1-0 in favor of Mamelodi Sundowns. Peter Shalulile. I think Kune. What was Kune doing there? Kennedy, when he's being shown on the visuals, he's having a good moment. What was Kune doing in this game? They've just let Shalulile, number 38, actually get a goal. And this is just 10 minutes in. I think things have to be done. And I'm very disappointed in Kaizer Chiefs. They've sat down and just watched some Mamelodi Sundowns come at them. So it's now 1-0 in favor of Mamelodi Sundowns, which is very disappointing. The game has not even started. There's a good cross out here from Lake, and there's a goal by Shalulile. All right, guys, what are your comments? Let us know. What are your predictions? The game is already heating up. Lake with a beautiful cross. Shalulile with a beautiful header. It's very disappointing that Kune could not save that because he had seen Shalulile going up, and I'm very disappointed in Kune. What was Kune doing in that? What do you think? How do you think the game is going to end? Let us know, guys. Let us know in the comments below. This is very disappointing. 10 minutes in, Orlando or Kaizer Chiefs are already down. What is going on? Well, Mr. Gino, what do you think is the problems with Kaizer Chiefs? Where do you think we're supposed to be ironing out? Because it's just 10 minutes and everything is already gone haywire. Let us know what do you think. I know Mr. Gino is saying Chiefs is gonna come back. Yeah, it's likely they will come back. But what is the problem? What do you think is the problem? Let's get interactive, people. Where are you watching us from? Yes, if you're new to the page, this is Afrik Football. We do lots of live watch alongs. We can't show you the game because of lots of copyright issues and copyright infringement. We're suffering a copyright ban right now. We cannot monetize our videos. So if you want to support us, go click on the link for our 1xBet link and you'll be supporting us directly. So, Mr. Gino, what do you think is the problem with Kaizer Chiefs for right now? So yeah, as we all know right now, we're coming from the game where Kaizer Chiefs had won the first game. We've already played a Cali Black Label Cup, and Kaizer Chiefs won that one. Won that one at penalties. So what do you guys think is going to be the outcome of this game? Let us know in the comments below. Yeah, I can see lots of people are tuning into the live stream, but none of you are writing us a comment. Let's get interactive. Yeah, so I'm still very disappointed. Oh, how is it 1-0 in favor of Sundowns? How is it 1-0 favor? It's like Kaizer Chiefs can't build from the back. Sundowns looks playing the 4-3-3. They look very astute. They look very good. So Gota is showing flashes of brilliance, but I see that he's playing on the wing alone. He's supposed to be crossing it into the center, but I can see what he's trying to do. So yeah, we can talk about the other game, the other MTN game that happened of interest, which was Morocco Swallows versus Orlando Pirates. Were you guys entertained by that game? There was looks like Blamadine had played in that game, and he managed to get 2 goals against Orlando Pirates. Do you think Kaizer Chiefs should go out and buy and actually actively hunt for Lusa Blamadine? I saw his play yesterday. He was very enigmatic. He was very lively. He did everything. For a 30 something year old, Blamadine actually played very well, and I think he might be needed as a striker because I don't know. We did a video the worst signings, the West Kaizer Chiefs signings. Have you people checked out the West Kaizer Chiefs signings? We did a video on that for this week of one of our videos, and we talked about Kambole, Lazarus Kambole, and all other players. I think I should have put Kama Billiard on that list because Kama Billiard really hasn't contributed much to the team. What do you guys think? Well, let me read some comments here. They must take Kuna out of the goal and put in Bruce Vuma. Yes, it's true. That's what we said in our last live stream. Bruce Vuma should be the person and the man in charge of this game. Look at that. There's been another threat. Chalulile looks to be out for blood. Chalulile might actually get a hat-trick in this game if Chiefs do not wisen up, because you can see that there's a very beautiful play. This side, Lake is giving them a very tough time. Lake is very good with the crosses. And right now, Chalulile just had another header. I don't know what's going on. Is Lanti... What is going on here? Yeah, guys. So yeah, what are your predictions, Mr. Gino? Now that Kaizer Chiefs is done, what do you think is gonna be the final scoreline? Let us know in the comments below. Yes, the people here watching. Drop us a comment, guys. Let me know what you think. Nurkovic with an attack. There's no one in the middle. Nurkovic is basically doing the job that's a god is supposed to be doing in this game, which is weirdly disappointing. Nurkovic is supposed to be in the middle and not the person who's passing the crosses. I can see Temba Zwane is actually playing very well right now. He's getting his footings right. The bearings there. Shalulile with another attempted run. I could see. I think there should be more changes. What substitutions would you like to see Kaizer Chiefs do in this game? Because they're basically getting outplayed, and we're not seeing the best football from Kaizer Chiefs. The game is already 1-0 in favor of Mamelodi Sundowns. Blom has the ball and he fails to deliver. I think Kaizer Chiefs need to get a new winger, somebody who's gonna be delivering. Chiefs must look at their defense, says Mr. Gino. Yeah, that is true. Kaizer Chiefs should look at their defense. Oh yeah, that's actually Kaizer Chiefs should look at their defense. Bafana's national team coach is here. He's basically scouting out players who are going to play in the upcoming World Cup qualifiers. Do you think Bafana is going to make it to the World Cup this year? Do you in the next World Cup? Let us know in the comments below. They must look at the defense. I feel Chiefs. There's a comment from Mr. Wambandi says, I feel Mamelodi Sundowns will beat Kaizer Chiefs mercilessly. I do not believe that. I think they just need to work together. I think it's about the team chemistry. Kaizer Chiefs and has most of the players. They have 4 players, who haven't been playing in this team for the past season. So the new players. So I think they just need to acclimatize and play with each other in a way. So yeah, Mr. Wamba, I can't see you joining the stream. Where are you? I cannot see you joining the stream. I think Kaizer Chiefs need to wisen up right now and start doing things. because it's quite disappointing the way everything is being played. I can see Shalulila is being the target man. This might end in tears if Kaizer Chiefs does not wisen up. Yes, as you can see, yeah. So as I was saying, there are a couple of new players that Kaizer Chiefs has right now, and I think that's the main reason why they're failing to play in this game right now. They have Lantis in for the first time, Segota is in for the first time. Sorry, they are not coming off the bench. They're basically starting this game. So Lantis, Segota, Nange, and Alexander Ko are the people who are playing this game. I do not understand what Alexander Ko is doing. I can't see him taking up the reins and basically attacking and guiding this team. I think Kama Biliad, Nurkovic, Kama Biliad for me has been very on a very bad flow. Has been very bad in form, and it's been very disappointing to have Kama Biliad. So I actually want things to change right now. I think Kama Biliad should be one of the players Kaizer Chiefs will probably look to sell and try and get in Glamadine. What do you guys think? Should they really invest in Glamadine? Like 16 minutes in, Kaizer Chiefs is down, Sundowns is up. A goal from Shalulile is what separates both the teams. So if you're new to Afrik football, remember to like and subscribe. Yes, there are a couple of comments. Let me read some of your comments. And it says, Chiefs will come back and win it 2-1. As I said, that is my prediction as well for this game. I think this game is going to end 2-1. Actually, let me change it. I think this game is going to end 3-1 in favor of Kaizer Chiefs. If you guys really believe in what I'm saying, you guys can like and subscribe to this. So, yeah, it's very disappointing that Kaizer Chiefs is already done. It's very, very, very disappointing right now. All right, yes. All I'm saying is Chiefs is playing when out of possession. They're basically playing a five. It's a five. They're also playing a 4-4-2 when they're out of position. While Mamelodi Sundowns is really keeping that shape and keeping that form. Kama Biliad at the wings is trying to do something, but Mamelodi Sundowns has really kept to their 4-3-3, which is playing and working out in their favor. So what do you think Chiefs should change for this game for them to really take it back? We've talked about Mr. Gino. I say that they need to work on their defense. They need to take a look at the defense. I also believe they need to take a look at the defense. Segota has a cross in. Okay, that was actually quite better. Where's everyone watching it from? I can see people coming in and joining us, but no one is writing me a comment, guys. Let us get interactive. Let us get talking. Segota has actually been a very bright spark. We're probably gonna do another live stream after. So if you really want to get yourself featured on our segment here on where the trophy is being showcased right now, I think you should really just get in touch with me on Twitter. Then we can get talking, chatting on Twitter. Then we can see who's gonna be added here. So yeah, guys, let's get interactive. I'm waiting for you guys to speak to me. I'm waiting for your comments. Let's get interactive, guys. So the game is still. Oh yeah. On your screen right now is some of the best number 12 jerseys or people who've worn the jersey number 12. Shalulile has been injured. Okay. That's Blom, I think. He's been injured. So on the screen right now is a couple of number 12s that I believe have been one of the best players to wear the jersey number 12. No, actually got the jersey number 12 recently. It was unveiled during this week. Yes, Lanti is actually is the one who hit heads with Shalulile. So Lanti and Shalulile are working off the pitch for right now. Yes, I want your comments, guys. Let's get interactive. Yeah, that's a goal. They're actually showing us the goal of Peter Shalulile, which is a beautiful header from a cross from Lake, which is actually something that is very disappointing. I think the defense, look at Lanti just ball watching. Cardoso will try to do something, but Lanti's ball watching, and that is a very bad strategy by a defender. And for a person who's playing his first game, that is very disappointing. I'm very disappointed in Lanti. He should have done better there, but the game is back. There's Segota is where everyone is trying. I don't understand why is everyone trying to get the boot Segota, but I actually see that he's got the vigor and the energy to play this game, and that is a good thing. So now we just need to find a system where everything starts to click and the game starts playing. So who has been your favorite number 12 player to wear the jersey number 12? So as you can see on the screen right now, there's Eskuse, there's Tao Moku, and there's Ngo on the page on the screen right now. These are probably for me some of the best players to ever don the jersey number 12. I think the legacy of jersey number 12 is in safe hands. What do you guys think? Do you think who is your favorite number 12? Who's your favorite player to ever wear the jersey number 12? So yeah, Nurkovic is up on an attack. The game is 18 minutes in. Kennedy Mwene is not even panicking right now because Kaizer Chiefs can't find their rhythm. I think the 4-3-3 that Mamelodi Sundowns is playing is really going very well. So it's very frustrating to actually see Kaizer Chiefs not do something. So Mamelodi Sundowns is trying to build from the back. Ace was the best number 12. Oh, I can see. Yeah, let's get interactive. So guys, The game is 20 minutes in. A very disappointing game right now for Kaizer Chiefs. As a Chiefs fan, I'm very disappointed. As Mr. Gino has said, he thinks you should bring in Kune for Bruce Boomer, and I also think the same. I actually think the same. We should bring in Kune for Bruce Boomer. Should bring in Boomer for Kune, or even Peterson. Did you see how Peterson performed in the Orlando Pirates in the Soweto Derby in the current Black Label Cup? I actually think that was a very good play. Look at that, two players stepping on each other's toes from the same team, which is very disappointing. What is this? Cardoso and Lanti had a mix-up. No, it's actually Cardoso and Matoho had a mix-up in the midfield. They're supposed to be communicating. So I don't understand what is going on because they seem a bit disorganized for this game, which is a bit disappointing. They really need to start pulling up their socks because we really need this game to go through because we really need this. It's going to be a very good start. Orlando Pirates yesterday was put to the sword by Glamadine, and we've been talking about it. We have 20 plus videos talking about Glamadine coming to Kaizer Chiefs. There was a deal in principle that was done for Glamadine to come to Kaizer Chiefs, but I don't understand why that deal fell through. And I think he would have been a good signing for Kaizer Chiefs. But what do you people think? What are your comments? Oh, we had a comment from Hedessa. I think that's how it's pronounced. Hedessa, thanks for the comment. He says Kaizer Chiefs will win. Yes, I actually think Kaizer Chiefs will win. I'm also in favor of Kaizer Chiefs. So there is a chance from Kaizer Chiefs. Lanti had a very good header. We've actually discussed Lanti in one of our videos in depth on Afrik football. So remember to like and subscribe if you haven't seen that video. I went in depth and talked about how many headers he had in the last season. He had about 3 good header goals. So I think he is an attacking threat, and I talked about how he's going to bring a dimension to the Kaizer Chiefs defense. So I think that is really a good thing. So Lanti, there's a chase here. Peter Shalulile had a very good chase. I think Shalulile is a class player. I think his quality. We've done lots of videos on Shalulile and what he brings to the table. I think most people should really be looking to find a player like Shalulile right now. So yes, there's a oh my goodness, that is two. Kaizer Chiefs is being put to the sword. As we've talked about, Zwane with the goal. As Mr. Gino has said, the defense is lacking. The defense is being lanky. It's a very disappointing game too. Zwane with the second goal. What is wrong with Kaizer Chiefs, guys? Let us know in the comments. Air your frustrations. Things are happening. What do you think is the coach? Mr. Gino comes in with comments saying Baxter is not the right coach for Kaizer Chiefs. Mr. Gino, who do you have wanted to be the right? I just think positioning wise, again, the defenders are very bad. There was a mistake there from Cardoso. I just saw Cardoso is not playing, is not doing the right things. Matoho is trying his best there, but Kune is not going out. His position of Kune is just horrible. He was not going out, but we can't blame Kune that much for this particular goal. I think the defense, the midfield is not doing his thing. They're not doing their shift. Mr. Wamba is coming in right now. I should block Mr. Wamba. What is happening here? Mr. Wamba said there might be a massacre and it's going to end mercilessly, and now this is coming out to a... You know what? This is kind of frustrating. Kaizer Chiefs really needs to put their money. They have so many signings, 4 players in, and this is a very big disappointment. I'm very disappointed. I'm very angered by this game. What am I even watching? Why am I even watching this at this point? 23 minutes passed and we're already 2 down. Segota is trying the wings, but he's not finding anyone. The top 3 is not doing their thing. Cardoso is not doing his thing. Billiard is basically invisible. What is going on in this game? No, Mr. Gino, who do you think should be the coach? Because clearly at this point, Stuart Baxter is failing us. But hey, okay, we're probably are speaking too quickly and too hastily, and we've been very bad on Stuart Baxter. But Baxter has tried his best, and it's just very disappointing. We're trying to see this game, and there's nothing. It's not happening. The Kaizer Chiefs is playing the 4-4-2. The 4-3-3 technical. Let's go down to tactics. Let me just flex a bit of my tactical formation and knowledge. So when you play a 4-4-2, it's 4-4-2 is a standard formation that allows you to take control of the midfield. It allows you to have people who are overlapping, and it allows you to have a even balance on the pitch. So possession wise, when you play a 4-4-2, it means you're trying to be a stable source of creativity. You're trying to, and it means you have lots of creative players, because generally what happens when you play a 4-4-2 is that it generally morphs into a 4-2-4 when you're attacking, meaning that the strikers, the wingers, the 2 midfielders who play in the wings are supposed to be converging and helping. So in this case, Segota is trying to converge in the wings and bring an attacking threat. So that's the same thing that's happening with Kama Billiard. But Kama Billiard isn't getting the reins to it. So it's becoming in an attacking position. It's becoming a 4-2-4, meaning that the two midfielders move up and create a shoot for crossing talent. So it means two people with good heading abilities. But in this game, it's very disappointing that they are not taking over the midfield. Kaizer Chiefs is failing to take over the midfield. They are being outrun by a 4-3-3. A 4-3-3, in its technicality and its essence, is a formation that means that you are going to have more of an attacking prowess. That's what they're trying to do. A 4-3-3 means that there's going to be a lot of clusters in the 4-3-3. It means that you are really relaxed and you can give out a part of the ball. You can give out the formations. You do not necessarily need to have the ball at all costs. So that's what's surprising here. Because if you play a 4-3-3, Kaizer Chiefs is having one, so go down with a very good back pass, and there goes Lanty. I do not know what he is doing. He cannot cross. Sorry, that's Bernard Parker. That's another disappointing player. Yeah, I can see Mr. Gino is coming in to have a comment saying that a 4-4-2 is not going to work for Chiefs. We'll go 4-2-4. Yeah, that's the thing. A 4-4-2 is generally essentially something that does morph into a 4-2-4 because it means the two wingers in the side move up and start helping the attacking front. But Kaizer Chiefs isn't doing that effectively because it seems Parker, it seems Kama Billiard, it seems Segota is where they want to play it at from one wing. So Shalulile is running amok this side. Zwane is playing better. So for Mamelodi Sundowns, they're playing a 4-3-3, meaning that as they go in an attacking formation, it's morphing into more of a three. With three at the back, 4 in the mid, and 4 at the front. So you see, it's something that you're supposed to be working on and allow yourselves to play it in a different way. So a 4-4-2, I think Stuart Baxter should change this formation as I'm seeing right now. Stuart Baxter needs to make a few changes, change the formation, and get a more standard. Get something like a 4-1-3-2, something like that, and change it up and switch it up and have something different. Because there is another short. My goodness, there would have been another goal. You see that the 4-4-2 isn't working because people aren't getting back enough. So I think Kaizer Chiefs should change the formation and do something different. But what do you guys think of this game? Patrick has written us a comment saying that Chiefs win 2-1. No, unfortunately, Patrick, Chiefs cannot win. It's already 2-0. That means if there's any predictions, it has to be something which is above Chiefs. Being above Chiefs is 2-1. So I'm just very disappointed in the team right now. I can see Mr. Mwamba is in. Joining us live from Algeria is Mr. Mwamba. Welcome, Mr. Mwamba. My waist enemy. There's almost another chance here. Oh my goodness, it's gonna end. There's another chance. It seems Kaizer Chiefs cannot even jump here. Welcome, Mr. Mwamba. Just a minute, Mr. Mwamba, before we get to you and your comments and your nonsensical comments. I'm gonna read a comment from Mr. Gino. It says, "Take Parker off the pitch." I clearly also agree with Mr. Gino. We need to take Parker off the pitch. We need to do something. We need to make the changes. But Mr. Mwamba, please enlighten me. What do you think of this game? Your prediction? How do you see it ending? Welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Firstly, I feel it's not going too well for you guys currently as Kaizer Chiefs. I was seeing the game, the first half and everything. I was actually planning on not joining, but this was too good for me to miss. But I feel you guys, you guys need to get organized back at your defense, and I feel you shouldn't have started Kune today. You should have probably started the keeper used for that penalty shootout. He looked more composed.
Peterson was actually quite good for that penalty shootout.
Yeah, Peterson looked more composed, and I feel currently Sundowns seem to be the better team. I feel they'll dominate the season come next season. What do you think?
Now I can see you're in your green winners edition of the AFCON jersey of Algeria. Welcome to my favorite Algerian pundit. But yeah, no, I understand what you're going on. I understand where you're coming from. I understand what it is. But hey, you have to talk before I take you back into a small screen mode. We have to talk about Orlando Pirates. What was that? What was that? We know an Orlando Pirates have come out to speak out to us and tell us Orlando Pirates. I know we're also being put to the sword right here, but Mamelodi Sundowns is a good team. They're the current champions, and it's sometimes we just had to get organized as a team, and right now we're not organized. So what do you think? Tell us about Kaizer Chiefs. Walk us through Glamadine, and do you think he would make a great player if he came to Kaizer Chiefs?
Yeah, firstly, I'll talk about Pirates yesterday. That was a horrible performance. We couldn't even complete 5 passes and I feel it was really bad for the team. And I feel we need a new manager. You know, at times you get a new manager, you spark up some things. And I feel for you guys, as Kaizer Chiefs and everything, today, I feel you're also going to lose. I don't see you guys coming back. You don't look composed. Everyone looks out of place. Maybe it's a toll, like the game Chiefs and Pirates played last season. Maybe it's taking a toll on the players, and these other guys have had proper rest and everything. But I'm failing to understand why both teams are actually failing to perform, considering that the two biggest clubs in South Africa.
No, I think generally for Kaizer Chiefs, it's basically for Kaizer Chiefs is basically the players. We started 4 new players in this game. We've got Segota, Nange, Alexander Cohen, Lanti. These are players who've never played the squad. I think it's a bit of team chemistry. I don't understand why Bernard Parker got a contract extension. I won't lie to you, when I heard Bernard Parker's getting a contract extension, I was very disappointed. Yes.
You need to understand that Bernard Parker brings in experience, and considering having
no. At this point, experience, we have too many experienced players. Kama Billiard is experienced. Matoho is experienced. Nerkovic is experienced. We need things to be happening right now. We cannot be playing. This is a game where it's a cup knockout. If things do not go right, we get knocked out. And right now, we are looking like we're already knocked out in the game. It's 31 minutes in, and it looks like we've already been knocked out. So what exactly are we doing? Kennedy Mwene is literally having a field day. Kennedy Mwene isn't the best goalkeeper right now on the African continent. He's not played in a lot of games. It's an easy thing where you just take a short attempt at Kennedy Mwene and you have your goal for yourself. I don't see Kennedy Mwene being the person who can save most of goals for Kaizer Chiefs. So it's very disappointing that Segota is failing to cross to the middle. He's basically been put in there with the crossing ethics that we're thinking of. Laka is running circles on the other side. He's crossing. He's having a field day. Laka is becoming a Sancho type. He's doing everything right. And it's very disappointing. I'm seeing Kaizer Chiefs is failing to even make accurate passes. Like, look at that. There's a chance. Zwane is coming in right now. Sorry. There's been a cross. There's another goal attacking threat. Look at that. Look at Kaizer Chiefs' defense. It's a kafafo at the back. There's nothing going on. I'm very disappointed in the team. Oh my goodness, it's hit the post now. Look at that. It's just hit the post right now. This game is gonna end very badly. Kaizer Chiefs do not wisen up. It's very disappointing. I know you can see me. You can see the agony on my face right now. But Kaizer Chiefs needs to wisen up and start doing something in this game. Their formation, the tactics is wrong. I'm not seeing them changing anything. Like is hitting the post. What is going on, Kaizer Chiefs? What is going on, Mr.
I personally feel your coach got the decision wrong by starting 4 new players, because
you're sounding a bit low. You're sounding a bit low. But yes, go on.
Oh, okay. Let me take off my headsets. Can you hear me now?
No, I guess you hear you. We can hear you.
Okay. So I feel your coach actually made a terrible mistake by starting 4 players who are actually new signings. Sundowns is a good team, so you have to start your best players when you're playing a team like Sundowns. So I really didn't understand that move, but hopefully it works out for him, because if it doesn't work out, I feel it will be very terrible.
No, I understand. No, but the players have to start getting game time. One way or another, you need to have your players to start getting game time. That's one thing we all both know, that your players need to start getting some game time.
Yes, Galaxy. This is Mamelodi Sundowns we're talking about. You understand? They can
get Mr. Mamba, look at it from this angle. Look at it from this angle. I think Mr. Chino would agree with me. If you do buy new players, you need to get them on the pitch. Regardless, the reason you buy a new player is to have the new player play in a high value match, because you're gonna pay a lot of money for a new player. That means he needs to show his worth in gold. For example, look at other teams, the way they're doing it. For example, look at Man City. They bought they bought Grealish, and one day they bought Grealish the day before, and he played in the Community Shield the day after. I believe these guys have played they had their debut in the Carling Black Label. I think in this game they were just supposed to come in and show us. God has been trying from the wing. It's very disappointing. And Mr. Gino is welcoming you back to the game. So yeah, Mr. Mwamba, Mr. Gino has been looking for you and searching for you like a needle in the haystack. It's very disappointing. But yeah, 33 minutes past.
Let me just say hi to Mr. Gino. Mr. Gino, I'm here finally, and I'm just saying hi. I hope you're taking the 2-0 loss well. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, I'm here, and we're looking forward to seeing you on our next show. Chiefs will come back in the game in the second half. Glamadine would fit in at Chiefs. Oh yeah, I remember you asked about Glamadine. I also feel Glamadine would fit in perfectly at Chiefs.
Okay, use your headsets. Try using your headsets again.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, so no, I know Glamadi would fit in perfectly. I saw him yesterday. He was doing some great stuff, and there was that mistake by who's this by Orlando Pirates' goalkeeper, which showed him that he's a very instinctive striker. Some strikers would not use that moment very instinctively.
Okay.
He lobbed it over the keeper, and it was in the net. And it was very simple tactical thing. So yeah, you were saying on Glamadi.
Yeah, I feel Glamadin would
Pardon
actually
me.
bring some change to this Kaizer Chiefs team, and he would actually bring in some goals. Because I feel Chiefs' main problem right now is the fact that this Chiefs team is like the United team in England, where you're not too far off from being a great team, but you just need some few players to fill in the missing pieces. And I feel Glamadin is one of those players who would actually fill in that missing piece. I feel would hit the ground running, would come in like the way Bruno Fernandes came into that United team, and he would set the game on fire. Definitely.
That is true. That is true. I actually do understand. I actually think the same. I feel the same way about these. So yeah, we'll just a bit of a discussion on the squad. So yeah, we've seen Mamelodi Sundowns. Peter Shalulile is tearing up this game and this defense. So what do you think? What do you think of this Mamelodi Sundowns lineup? I see that Mwene is in, Lake is in. We've seen most of these players. You went in, so we can just discuss it. Shalulile is one. It's
I
been a very
actually
good
feel
build up.
I actually feel it's
Okay,
a
just
good
had a
mix.
chance. Just had a chance.
I
Okay,
actually feel
yeah.
it's a good mixture of players who don't often play, the likes of Mwene, Lucky at times, players who don't usually play for this Sundowns team, and have come in. And these players have come in and have shown that they might be bench players, but they actually have what it takes to be part of the Sundowns team. And I feel this is something that Kaizer Chiefs and Orlando Pirates lacks. For Chiefs and Pirates, our teams, when we have players from the bench playing, it's a sorry state. Like you are not even happy to see the guys off the bench play. But for Sundowns, it seems like the quality they have on the bench is as good as the quality they have on the pitch, and we can clearly see from such a game. This is a very big game. It's arguably one of the biggest games in SA, and you see them using their second team, and their second team is actually leading 2-0, like with 30 minutes on the board. Like you fail to understand such situations, and you just hope and pray Chiefs and Pirates
Oh,
invest.
Mwene with a mistake. Mwene has a mistake, as we talked about. Mwene has not played in a long while. There's been a mistake, and Kaiser Chiefs just squanders that. So yeah, let's get back to reading a couple of the comments before we talk about Kaiser Chiefs' squad right now. Mr. Gino says, I'm disappointed in Chiefs today. They're playing like they don't want to win. It's true. I'm also very disappointed. They're playing like they're not in it. These guys are paid lots of money. It's very disappointing to see that they're not putting in their shift right now. If I was given a chance to play in this game, definitely I would be running around right now. You guys would be seeing me pushing to try and get a goal. So it's very disappointing. But yeah, so one more thing. Let me read another comment from Mr. Gino. Guys, there are lots of us here commenting. Please comment. Let's get interactive. Let us know what you think about this game. I'm very sad and very annoyed by what the way this team is playing. They're being outplayed. Triangles
Okay,
are being played.
Mr. Gino
Tiki-taka football is
says.
being played. Mhm.
Mr. Gino says, I want to put on your next live stream. We need a strong defense. Yeah, Mr. Gino, definitely will make sure on the next live stream. What occurred is we really didn't know if we're going to go live today. So when we went live, yeah, we didn't really have the time to do the whole rehearsing and everything. But next time before we go live, we'll
Oh,
make
there's
sure
a goal! There's a goal! Finally, a
my
goal!
Chiefs.
Bernard Parker. I probably spoke too soon and called Parker a finished player, but Bernard Parker has a goal. Welcome! that's a
Definitely.
beautiful goal by Bernard Parker. And helicopter football is back in season. We are back 2-1. You can see that, Amakosi fans. Give me a like and a thumbs up if you're enjoying this game. Oh, well, right now, I started enjoying it already. We've gotten a goal right now. That's a very good cross and a very good finish in the header. Kennedy Mwene, as I told you, Kennedy Mwene is not gonna do much. He's not a keeper who plays all the time, so there's not much from Kennedy Mwene. But yeah, Blom with a very good cross. So here we go. We see that. But yes, waste your money on players when you don't have the proper coach for them. There's a comment from Mr. Gino saying, don't waste your time on players when you don't have a proper coach for them. I actually don't. I think we should give Stuart Baxter a bit of time, Mr. Gino. I actually think he might have the right things going on with the MTN 8. Oh, sorry, with the current black label that I saw, things that I saw there. I saw that there's a much prospect and there's lots of things that can happen. Bula is going to yellow card.
For the yes. Black label, you need to put into consideration it's the same two teams every season. Trust me, if Sundowns used to play that, Sundowns would win it every season. It's a trophy you guys shouldn't be counting on. I feel for such games, it's these tournaments that count where all teams participate, all teams have an equal chance of fighting. These are the tournaments that count, and if you can't win in such a tournament, then really as a coach, it's questionable, because we know when Sundowns get on their streak of winning games, Sundowns could win 17, 18 games in a row, and Kaizer Chiefs and Orlando Pirates currently don't have the capacity to do that. I hope you understand what I'm trying to put across. So you have to understand where Mr. Gino is coming from to say he's not impressed with the coach, and you have to sympathize with him.
No, I understand. I sympathize with him, but I actually think we're being a bit too hasty right now. I think we can wait out on the team and just see how they're going to perform, given a bigger period of time. As a person, team chemistry is one of the bigger things on the platform that you have to always consider when Kaizer Chiefs is playing, or any team. When you take out the bulk of the players and you have 4 new players who haven't played with each other for a long period of time in a game, that was a very good play being played there. When Nekovic is a very good rep, but yeah, you know that when you're playing a game and there's a chance where for the first time you have 5 good players and they've never played with each other in a tournament setting, it becomes more of a friction thing. So I think team chemistry is what's going to determine. I think we give them about 5 games to start the season.
And there's a comment by Suwaniso. So, Mr. Suwaniso, just give us what you think the prediction of the game will be. What do you think the final score will be, and where you're watching the game from. Please do that.
Yeah, guys, let's get interactive. Where are you watching from? The game is currently 2-1 in favor of Mamelodi Sundowns. Bernard Parker on the score sheet, Zwane on the score sheet, and Shalalil on the score sheet. So the game is 2-1 in favor of Kaizer Chiefs for 40 minutes played. We are not showing the game for copyright reasons. Yeah, so most of you guys who are here who know the drill, the game won't be shown for copyright reasons. So we're asking all of you to just like and subscribe, invite your friends. Let's get chatting, let's get interactive. We have lots of these live watch-alongs. Mr. Wamba is always here with me. He's watching us directly from Algeria. I can see with the 2 stars on the jersey. He's here with the World Cup edition. Sorry, with the which edition is that?
This is
what edition is that?
The jersey they made after winning AFCON. This is the current jersey they're using. So for all the qualifiers after the AFCON, they're using this. We have the tag here. And yeah, definitely. This was the jersey we're supposed to use for the Confederation Cup, but then the Confederation Cup was cancelled due to COVID and everything. And yeah. But this was the new edition.
Patrick with the comment stating that Kaizer Chiefs will win this 3-2. I'm sorry, I definitely have to change my prediction from the previous prediction. I think this game is gonna be. I think I'm more leaning on it ending in 2-2 than going for penalties now. I think we're gonna have a penalty, and we know Peterson is a man for the penalty. So Orlando Kaizer Mamelodi Sundowns should beware. So yeah, Mr. Mamba. So where were we? You're saying certain things, saying that the coach is okay. Okay, I'm gonna table this right now. What do you the subscribers to Afrik football, you Afriks, what do you Afrik subscribers think? Is Stuart Baxter a very good coach? I'm gonna try and drop a poll in the bottom below to see if Stuart Baxter is a very good coach. Because I personally do not believe Stuart Baxter is a very good coach. I believe personally that Stuart Baxter is a good coach. Mr. Gino has said he does not believe Stuart Baxter is a very good coach. So my question is gonna be for you, everyone else who's watching. I'm gonna drop a poll right now. So when you get to the poll, I want you to tell me what you believe. So let me just create a poll.
All right. As you're creating the poll, personally, I'll give my side on Stuart Baxter. I feel Stuart Baxter is not a really bad coach, but I don't think he's a coach that the Chiefs need going forward. Chiefs need a coach who can actually build the team. I feel what Gavin Hunt was doing was he was on the right path, but then his squad was thin, so he couldn't concentrate on the league and on CAF football. So he ended up picking CAF football, and I feel the board betrayed him by sacking him before he could actually realize what he was trying to achieve. I feel if we had Gavin Hunt in that final, he would have started a team that would have been more solid. He's played Pizzo several times, and Gavin Hunt was that guy who would end the Mamelodi Sundowns streaks of winning the league. To beat Pizzo teams in the league, and that's not an easy thing to do. So
there's a 4-3. Sorry, Mr. Wamba. There's a very good chance. Segota has a very good chance. Oh my goodness, they had a very good chance here in the 43rd minute where they could have gotten a goal, very easy goal. They could have just worked together and have gotten a goal. But these people can't seem to focus and do that. But yes, as you were saying, Mr. Wamba, let me not disturb you. You can continue, guys. Remember to like and subscribe. We have lots of you people watching, but no one is liking and subscribing. What is going on, guys?
Okay, so like I was saying, I was speaking about Gavin Hunt. I feel Gavin Hunt was that guy who could stop Pizzo, and I feel that Pizzo Sundowns was the prime Sundowns. That was the Sundowns we all looked up to. That's the Sundowns that brought the CAF Champions League to South Africa and everything. So I feel if you've got a manager who can do that, let him actually keep the job. And they should have given him another season. Let him get his signings. He would have probably won the CAF Champions League. We'll never know because he wasn't the coach in the final. But if they gave him the money given now, let him make his own signings. Then if he fails in this coming season, then they should have sacked him, because I feel they sacked him prematurely. I feel he was a guy who didn't even make any signings. He came into the job, Chiefs were on that transfer ban, and he had to work with what he was given. And the most recent signing that signed was Kambole, and Kambole really misfired. We have a video talking about players who've misfired for Kaizer Chiefs, and Kambole is right there at the top.
All right, there's a comment in from Siwaniso. Yes, and it says that give these players time to get together, to gel together. You will see Kaizer Chiefs watching from Swaziland. Oh, I can see. All right, okay. And his prediction is 3-2.
Swaziland in the house.
Swaziland is in the house. Yes, Swaziland is in the house right now. No, I understand. That's what I'm saying as well. Let's give these teams, these players, these 4 new players, some time to gel. And if there's Segota, he's been very impressive. But he's just felt on the very last delivery. Right now, he's at a weird delivery rate. But yeah, I also think the same with Mr. Siwaniso. I think everyone should really be gelling together at some point. But I think with time, they will start getting there. But we need this as a matter of agency. We need to be getting goals right now. We need to be equal, because in this game it's very disappointing that Kaizer Chiefs is down in 30 minutes. We're down 2-0, and at least Parker is saving us the blushes. But yeah, I see. So 3-2 is what most of the people are predicting. Mr. Patrick as well, or Obile. Olebile, yes, I think that's how it's pronounced. Patrick Olebile says that he's a very good coach. Yeah, Stuart Baxter for me is a very good coach. But Mr. Gino came out and said he doesn't think.
Please tell us where you're watching from, Mr. Patrick Olebile.
Yeah, but Mr. Patrick has already given us his prediction, so we'd like to know where we're watching us from. Where are we across the African continent? Where are we watching this game from? So yeah, there's another comment here, Mr. Wamba. You can tackle that one okay. But there's a poll running right now about if Baxter's a good coach or not. So I would like all of you to go into that in that post and basically
so
tell me.
I'll read this comment by Suwani. So Baxter is a good coach for a Polish team, yet now Chiefs is on a building stage. We should have given Zwane and Shepard time to build the team. They are good at that. I feel Zwane
that's true.
Yeah, I feel Zwane was actually a really good coach. I saw him coaching the Chiefs team against Whiteboarded. I did the live watch alongs here for both home and away, and I feel I feel he was a very good coach. He coached the team perfectly. He beat an Arab team home and away. Imagine you beating an Arab team home and away. You score 1 goal and you manage to defend throughout the whole time, like 180 minutes of defense. Some stuff we only see Atletico Madrid do, and he actually managed to do that. So I feel Zwane was the right guy, and I feel Zwane was also the right guy to go into that final. I feel he would have picked a more defensive approach. They would have frustrated our Ackley in the CAF Champions League final. And who knows, maybe in a penalty shootout, Chiefs would have won that shootout. A penalty shootout is a 50-50 game. What do you have to say?
No, but I think it's the same. I have always said it time and again here. I am more of Arthur Zwane and Dylan Shepard. I was always Arthur Zwane and Dylan Shepard. You've known that as a Kaizer Chiefs person. I was even very vehemently, I was very mad when Stuart Baxter took the reins in the final. I was like, they should have let Zwane and Shepard finish that game well and good, and probably it would have been different. The outcome would have been different. I was very disappointed in Kaizer Chiefs for allowing Stuart Baxter to take over the team at that point. It was very disappointing. I think they should have given them time. Yes, and he's right. Mr. Swaniso is actually kind of right. So I think Baxter is probably a good coach for a Polish team. But for now, with what we have, I think these are very good players. Kaizer Chiefs has got very good players. They've signed very good players, and right now in the halftime of the game, it's 2-1 in favor of Mamelodi Sundowns. But yeah, I think Kaizer Chiefs is a very good team on paper. If you look at the paper, if you look at the squad is scrolling at the bottom down there. Lanti, Mato Hall, Cardoso, Blom, Alexander, Nange, Parker, Segota, Biliad, Nurkovic. That is a very good team on paper. It can beat most of Africa's better teams. It could probably come to Zambia and give Zambia a tough time. So I think that is a very good team. But I just think Stuart Baxter's had it wrong in the beginning. And I think what he should have done here, should have gotten this game, and experimented in a different way. He shouldn't have done what he's done right now. That's why we're suffering. But I think Baxter's a good coach. I think he's the right person for this job. And some will disagree with me. Mr. Gino has already disagreed with me, but I personally think Baxter is a very good coach, and going forward, he's gonna show flames. And this, we're getting this league this season. You guys can quote me on that one. I think we're gonna do very well. We're gonna challenge, Orlando Pirates. I think we're going forward, it's going to be something that's going to be beautiful to watch. I just think we need more creativity in the midfield. As you can see, Noah is not in. As we've talked about Noah, I think Noah should come in at some point right now in this game. He's basically, we had a segment here where we talked about him and his jersey, him being the number 12, one of the best number 12s to have, like right now, as you can see on your screen. I've talked about that. So yeah, I think more things should be done. I think Baxter should really at halftime should bring in people like Noah, as you can see is on the screen right now. He's a very number 12.
There's a comment from Tulani. He says, "I see Sundowns winning this." Tulani Mazea from Eswatini.
Yeah, thank you to Lani from Eswatini for writing a comment. I understand. We all have a right to our opinions, and I think it's true. From the way Sundowns is playing right now, I would not even fault anyone for saying they see Sundowns winning this. I do not fault anyone at any particular point. I think Baxter's got it wrong. I think he needs to make a couple of changes. He needs to change the structure. We've been playing the 4-4-2 at this the beginning of this half, and I think that was a very disappointing thing. I think we should have gone more for a different formation that gave us more stability. Like a 3-5-2 would have been something I would have gone for, to just work out the logistics. We need to win the midfield because defense right now is being very bogus. So I wouldn't be faulted if I said a 5-3-2 would be something I would also appreciate if it was played right now in this game. So what do you think, Mr. Mambo? Where do you think the team should be going? I know you're an Orlando Pirates fan, but what do you think my team should be doing going forward?
All right. So I feel for Kaizer Chiefs, you need to make the changes. And Cole needs to come in. I feel first line needs to come in to come and attack as a wing back, because from what I've seen, the kinds of goals going into their crosses, and Kennedy Moon is really bad at defending headers. Speaking as a Zambian, I've seen him with the Zambian national team several times. You put the ball on target with the header, it's a goal. So we need more people that can actually cross the ball. So I feel Mashiane and Frostler need to come in, and maybe also Nkolo needs to come in just to change the dynamic of the game and to just add some pace. Frostler brings in this one-touch football, the quick 1-2s. He gives you the pass, he puts the pass through the middle, he receives it off the wing, he makes a cross. And the same way Kaizer Chiefs beat Simba is the same way Kaizer Chiefs should be playing in this game, where you just cross the ball, you pray on helicopter football to work, and hopefully Sundowns actually don't realize that quickly. And I feel you guys can get 2 quick goals off that and maybe try to defend, because I feel you could defend against the second Sundowns team.
I understand. This is Sundowns team B, and I think Kaizer Chiefs should be doing better. We can't say this is Kaizer Chiefs team B, because this is Kaizer Chiefs team A. This is a team that's going to be playing in the league going forward, because I believe this is a team that's going to be playing in the league going forward, and I think we should really be doing better in this game. Defensive wise, I'm very disappointed. As you can see right now on the screen, if you're watching live on Supersport, they're showing us that Kaizer Chiefs has had 7 attempts, only 1 shot on target, which is a very poor turnout. Possession-wise, for person playing 4-4-2, Kaizer Chiefs has got 53% possession, while Mamelodi Sundowns has got a 57% possession. And Mamelodi Sundowns is playing the classic 4-3-3, which is something which isn't even possession-oriented. It's more of a, we're going to play and have a heavy press. A 4-3-3 is heavy press, because you're going to be trying to clamp down in every angle and every aspect of the field, meaning that you're going to have a heavy press and basically clamp down on the people. You won't have lots of possession. You see yourselves more of just trying to you have more attacks. So it's even evident from this that Mamelodi Sundowns has got 5 goal attempts. They've got 3 on target, which is what a 4-3-3 does. It gives you an ability to have an attacking presence where you basically have more shooting range and you have more shots on target. What Kaizer Chiefs is playing something is a 4-4-2, which allows them to have lots of attacking wingers as well as an attacker, because you morph it into a 4-2-4, which allows you to have more attacking presence up front. But defensive wise, so that's supposed to be astute and say we're gonna have lots of the ball, so you don't need to defend as much. But it's very weird. They're defending badly, they're defending poorly. You have one job, which is to defend in this game when you have a 4-4-2. So I'm just very disappointed in Kaizer Chiefs. But hey, what can we do right now? Because if you noticed here, Orlando Pirates has had 8 fouls, which is something that you expect from a 4-3-3. Because you do often not have the ball more often, so you're pressing more, so it means you get more fouls. While Kaizer Chiefs only has 4, and they are supposed to be in a better position, which is very disappointing. Corner wise, Kaizer Chiefs has had 3 corners, while Mamelodi Sundowns has had 1 corner. So
Yeah, and
on offside, yeah,
I just want
yeah.
to come in there. I feel you guys getting a goal first half was actually a really good thing because now
Mm-hmm,
you just have to fight for a goal second half, which
mm-hmm,
makes the work easier. And I know
mm-hmm,
currently your coach is probably shouting at the boys and they'll probably come out
mm-hmm,
guns blazing second half. But
mm-hmm,
the other thing I also wanted to mention is that's the reason you were saying that Bernard Parker shouldn't really be starting. But I feel that's the reason why you start a player like Parker. His experience actually gets you the goal. You put any youngster there, the youngster maybe doesn't put their head on target. They're not used to
mm-hmm.
hitting the ball. You don't get that goal. But with Bernard
No, no,
Parker,
but again, Mr. But keep in mind that we've mentioned
yes,
what's this? The Kaizer Mamelodi Sundowns' goalkeeper Kennedy Mwene isn't the best with aerial balls. We know that he's weirdly not as mentally up, mentally sharp when it comes to aerial balls. We've seen that several times. You're Zambian, and you know that you've watched him several times. If it's an aerial ball, he's most of the time is going to concede. So I can't really. I know we have to give credit where it's due. Parker stood up to the event and basically got that header, but I think that was just one of those lucky things. I think anyone could stand there and still get that goal. If Alexander Cole was sharp and doing what he's supposed to be doing, Nurkovic, Kama Bidet, that they would have been there and they'd have still gotten that goal. But it's very disappointing that they did not do that and get that goal. We've got a couple of comments that we should get through. Tulani says, Sundowns. Okay, we've already read this comment. It's from Eswatini. Welcome from Eswatini. We've got some from Swaziland. Swaziland? Yes, we did have some from
yes, same country.
Swaziland.
It's the same
Yes, the
country.
same country, but why are we using different names? I was trying to remember, like, is Lesotho, Eswatini? I was like, no. But yeah, it's the same country.
Same
But thanks for
country.
everyone from tuning in. Those who are new here, remember to like and subscribe. We're Afrik Football. We're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. We'll give you some good content. I see we've got a couple of different videos. I'll try and show you a couple of our videos. We had a number of videos this week. We dropped 3 videos on a weekly basis. So if everyone would like and subscribe to the page, we'd really appreciate it. We're trying to do something big for South African football. We're trying to build on South African football. We're trying to be a platform where we can interact. We're basically independent content creators. We're trying to work with you people and talk about everything that is South African football. We're 2 guys just from Zambia talking about South African football. We have a passion for it. We really enjoy it. So there's another comment from Mr. Gino Otto, and he says Steve Baxter. Sorry, who's trying to say Steve Baker? Oh, sorry, Steve Baker, Dylan Shepard, and Nathan Swane would have been good coaches. Yes, we've talked about that several times. Time and again, we've talked about that, and we said
And I
Dylan
remember,
Shepard, Nathan Swane were very good.
I
Yeah.
remember that game when Whiteboarded played Kaizer. Mr. Gino actually emphasized on Arthur Zwane being the guy to coach the team in the final. It's something that he put on the table. It's something that he really wanted. And I remember he was actually disappointed when he didn't see Arthur Zwane coaching in the final. It's something we actually talked about here. And I feel Kaizer Chiefs needs to respect the fans. You know, the fans make Chiefs who they are. And that's what the fans wanted. The fans wanted Arthur Zwane to be the coach of the final. They should have at least granted you guys the fan that, so that even if they lost, you guys wouldn't be blaming the board. Because right now, most Kaizer Chiefs fans are just like, yeah, we're putting that final on the board because the board didn't give us a coach who wanted to coach in the final.
Mm-hmm. No, I understand. It's just a bit disappointing that they didn't give us what we wanted as a fan. We had spoken about it time immemorial. We've speaking about it on the page. We've spoken about it. We did pre-matches. We did post-matches. We talked about it. But hey, I think right now we can't cry over spilled milk. We can't keep going back. I think now we have to ask ourselves. There's a poll right now in the comments below. Just tell us, do you think Baxter is the best coach for the team? Yes or no? Mr. Tulani, tell us if you think Baxter is the best coach for the team. Mr. Patrick's already told us that he thinks the coach is very good. So I just like to hear from everyone else. Do you think Mr. Baxter is the best coach for the team? Because right now we are trailing 2-1. It's halftime. Mamelodi Sundowns is leading. I go by Shalulile, Zwane. Okay, so would you say right now, I think the talking point right now should be Kune. Is Kune good? Is Kune the person we needed to be in goal right now? Tell me.
No, I feel for goalkeepers, right? You don't need to rotate keepers every week. This guy plays this week, this guy plays next week. Goalkeeping is a job of act of concentration. It's a job of certainty where someone knows that I'm in goals, and if I make a mistake, this guy, there's no guy coming in off the bench. But if you're a keeper and you're always there thinking that if I make a mistake, Peterson comes in. If I make a mistake, this guy might come in, Boomer might come in. It becomes a bit difficult for you as a goalkeeper, because you always be there thinking of, if I make a mistake, this will happen. If I make a mistake, this guy will come in. So I feel it's actually bad that Kaizer Chiefs are actually rotating keepers. If I were Stuart Baxter right now, I would say, okay, guys, so this is my first race goalkeeper. You play every game in the season. There's no harm in you doing that. And you tell Kune to say, Kune, look, you sit him down, you tell him, Kune, look, you're a grown man, you're an adult. You've saved your time for the club. We really like you as a person, but we can't afford you to start the younger people coming in through the ranks. But I would just advise him to say, maybe get your coaching badges and maybe become our goalkeeper coach with time, rather than you playing Kune, because I feel Kune's time is now done and you need to throw in Peterson. So Peterson should actually get used. These are the games that you could use as preseason, where Peterson is playing as goalkeeper, When the actual season starts, Peterson already know how to work with his defenders, how to communicate with people, and it will make it much easier for everyone, and it will make it easier for Kaizer Chiefs to actually gun for the title. That's my opinion on this situation.
All right, Mr. Gino says Steve Barker coached tasks in Stellenbosch University, and he thinks would have been the best coach for Kaizer Chiefs. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments below. Do you agree with Mr. Gino and his assessment of saying Steve Barker would have been the best coach? And there's another comment from Mr. Gino, who is definitely on fire, and as usual, really appreciate his input on the game. And he says Peterson is the right goalkeeper, and keepers must fight for game time. I also am sort of going to lean with Mr. Mwambani saying goalkeepers and fighting for game time is two different things. Goalkeepers is a position that comes with age and fine aging, and it comes with lots of practice. It's more mechanical than any other position on the pitch. So if a goalkeeper is rotated every second week, it means that you have goalkeepers who have got no real uncertainty, because they won't be tasted in lots of different scenarios. So I believe goalkeeper for me is probably Bruce Boomer. He's young, he's smart, he's shown us he can do saves, and I'd love to see him take over the goalkeeping spot. If you groom a goalkeeper, look at Donnarumma for Italy in the Euros. He is young, he's about 23 years old. He's shown to the world that I am the best goalkeeper we have out there. You should keep me in the game. And I think Boomer as well is going to be a very good young goalkeeper. We should start grooming him as this youngster, and with time he's gonna get better and better, and we won't need to get a foreign expatriate goalkeeper or goalkeeper from a different country. It's gonna be Vuma who is there playing and a very good keeper. But now I understand Peterson is very good. He comes with the age and with the experience. He's very good penalties wise. So all I'm saying is,
just to add on what you're saying, I feel Bruce Vuma is really a good goalkeeper. Although I'm a Peterson person, but I was actually doing my research when I was making one of the previous Afrik football videos, and I actually discovered some agents came all the way from France to see some players in the Whiteboarded Casablanca team, but they ended up going back with the name of Bruce Boomer to say, this is a guy we must sign. This is a guy that should be going to France to actually be a goalkeeper in France. So I feel two French clubs actually been linked with him, though they haven't really been mentioned by the media. But the media source I was actually collecting the information from is actually a trusted media source in South Africa. So I feel Vuma is really a good goalkeeper.
No, that's true. Boomer is a good goalkeeper. Yeah, we're coming off the halftime. We're just gonna see if there are any substitutions. What substitutions would you people love to see in this team? Mr. Tulani, tell us the substitutions you'd like to see in this team. Mr. Patrick, tell us the substitutions you'd like to see. Mr. Gino, what substitutions do you think Kaizer Chiefs should make to actually start challenging in this game? Because definitely we've all been disappointed by the first half. So what substitutions would you like to see on both sides? Orlando Pirates side, Mamelodi Sundowns side. And yeah, we have had lots of different videos that we've been waiting for you people to show up and watch. The turnout for some of our videos, more recent videos, have been very poor. Why haven't people been watching the videos? Let us know in the comments below. So what the second half has begun. I don't think there are any substitutions from my initial assessment. I'm looking at the game. I don't think there are any substitutions. So what do you people see? What do you yeah? What do you people think? What do you people think of the substitutions? Wow.
Market. And
all right, so yeah, I'm just gonna add here the game. So one of our videos, our video from Wednesday, what we talked about Kaizer Chiefs' West signings is gonna be up on the screen. But yes, I don't think there are any substitutions in this game. Mr. Wamba, do you see any substitutions being made? But what substitutions would you people like to see in this game that would make this game a bit better? What substitutions would you want, Mr. Tulani? Everyone, let us know the substitutions you'd like in this game. Mr. Wamba, are you still with us? Oh, I think he's disconnected in that game. Mr. Wamba's disconnected in that game. So on the screen right now, some of the West signings in Kaizer Chiefs is history that we've worked on, and these are basically from our last video, our Friday video. So Lewis Macha is basically there. How did you guys feel about this player? So we basically did a video showing you guys. If you haven't seen the video yet, we talked about the West signings in Kaizer Chiefs' history. Yeah, that's a video we had on our that was our Tuesday video that we did. So what substitutions would you like to see? We started the second half, we're in 46 minutes in, and it's from the get-go. We're gonna look at the formations, and it seems Kaizer Chiefs is also adopting a 4-3-3. Okay, it's still, yeah, I think Kaizer Chiefs is adopting a 4-3-3 in some sense. So yeah, let's see. Let me just try and see what Mr. Mwamba is saying on WhatsApp. Yeah, he's still out, so he's not yet back. I don't understand. Maybe there's an internet thing. So Gota seems to be injured right now. The game, okay. Peter Shalulile, I don't think that was a very bad challenge. Okay, yeah, that was a bad challenge. Segota has been tackled by Peter Shalulile. Shalulile has got the first goal in this game. He got it in less than 10 minutes. The game is 2-1 in favor of Mamelodi Sundowns. What are your people's predictions for this game? So the game has started. We're in the second half now. No substitutions made yet so far. So right now on the screen, we have the West signings for Kaizer Chiefs, so with one goal and one appearance. That was basically our fourth most West signing. So let's get interactive. Kaizer Chiefs has had a crossover. Yeah, Shalulile is still with the ball. He's trying to make a run, going for that's not Shalulile. Sorry, that wasn't Shalulile. That's our mover. So yeah, what do you guys? Where do you see this game ending? Are you disappointed in Kaizer Chiefs? Or I'm disappointed right now. Like Okama Billiard is just running around almost headlessly right now. It's very disappointing from all sides of the pitch. But where do you see this game ending? I know most people are saying that this game might be a 3-2 in favor of Kaizer Chiefs, but I don't see it ending that way. I think it's gonna go to penalties. Kaizer Chiefs might win it on penalties if their goalkeeper Kune can save penalties. Okay. It seems Segota is attacking, is basically trying to get more game time and trying to do something. Which player? Okay, so we've had 4 players. Who has interested you more in this game? Because right now, if we look at the game, we have from Lanti, Nange, Segota, and Alexander Ko. Who has impressed you in this game? Let us know in the comments below, guys. Let's get chatting. And right now on the screen is the worst Kaizer Chiefs signings to date. So yeah, let's get interactive. All right, there's a dangerous set piece right now taking place. You can see that there's a dangerous set piece being taken place right now. What is going on? There seems to be a bit of. Oh, okay. Oh, that's safe. That's we're back to safety. But yeah, so as I was saying, it seems and right now on the screen is the worst Kaizer Chiefs signing according to us, which is Lazarus Kambole, Mr. Fastest hat trick on the African continent himself. We're very disappointed in this player. We talked about it in our previous video. So if you are new to the page, remember to check out that video. Kune is having a talk back with somebody. There seems to be some communication breakdown. He wants everyone to go up while people are not going up. So Lazarus Kambole is on your screen right now as the West signing. So we're not getting any comments, guys. Keep dropping us some comments. Let's get interactive. What do you think of the new signings, the performances so far? Segota, Nange, Alexander Ko, and Lanti. What do you think? How do you think they're performing in this game so far? Where do you see them? What is your rating of these players in this game today? Because right now there's a chance right now. Where's Keegan? Also, Keegan Dolly is injured, as I've heard. Keegan Dolly is injured. So we're waiting to have Keegan Dolly in this. We're waiting to have Castro in this. I hear Keegan Dolly and Castro are not too well. Keegan Dolly is injured. But yeah, so where do you see this game ending? What do you think is going to be the outcome of this game? We know we've talked about it being 3-2. So some other talking points we're going to talk about is that Kaizer Chiefs, this is the 52nd top flight year in Kaizer Chiefs' top flight campaign. This is a 52nd top flight campaign, and I believe, as I've said time in the memorial, that they are going to win this league. We're going to win the PSL this year. But do you guys confirm with me? Can you guys confirm with me, or do you agree with me that they might actually Kaizer Chiefs might win this league at the end of this year? I think Mr. Mwamba is back. Yes, Mr. Mwamba, welcome back to the page. Okay, there's a weird chance. Okay, yes. Yes.
Oh, sorry. You know, I'm in a desert, so temperatures became so high that, yeah, phones were overheating. We're living with 44 degrees Celsius, like, seriously. But anyway, that aside, what's the score? 2-1. How's the game going? What did I miss?
Oh my goodness, there seems to be a penalty claim. I thought that was a handball. Oh, but okay, Kaizer Chiefs are there. You can slide it. Okay, there's an overlap on that side.
Oh my
it's just quite disappointing. People can't just see him. The game is 2-1, and it's still very disappointing. As you can see, Mr. Mamba, like the other talking point I was talking about, like how do you rate Kaizer Chiefs' signings that have started today, like Segota, Nange, Alexander Konlanti? What do you think? Overall, what is it?
Overall, I feel from the first half performances, I feel they're not too good. Most people, even in the comments, are complaining to say they should have started more regular players and everything. But I hope they perform better for second half, because that's why you guys sign those players, for them to actually perform when it's time for them to perform. So yeah, you could have a bad game, but if you score a goal, your performance changes. Look at Bernard Parker. Everyone was complaining about Parker. He scored a goal, and now everyone is saying Parker is actually having a good game. So I hope they do something.
Everyone being me. I feel like that comment is targeted at me, saying everyone. No, he's having a good game. He's having a good chat. So our poll is running, and the question was, is Baxter a good coach? And 66% of you are saying that yes, Baxter is a good coach. So I personally, I think, I also think Baxter is a good coach, but where's everyone coming from? What is everyone saying? So let's keep talking. Let's keep chatting. Guys, I can't see your comments. Your comments have dried up. This is a live bed and chill. We're supposed to be chatting, interacting. We're supposed to be hanging out. So yeah, everyone, write us a comment. Peterson, I think Peterson is right. Mr. Gino said Peterson might be the right person for the game. Okay. Orlando Pirates is playing tiki-taka around Mamelodi Sundowns is playing tiki-taka around Kaizer Chiefs, and right now it's 53 minutes, and we need to be getting a goal. We needed to come out all guns blazing, but it seems Mamelodi Sundowns has changed their tactic. They're playing somewhat of a 4-4-2 as well. They're back to a 4-3-3. They're just playing the 4-3-3, casually beating the Kaizer Chiefs. Kaizer Chiefs is having a hard time. Like right now, there's a chance for Mamelodi Sundowns. Okay, it's been cleared out. So we just look at that. There's virtually no one in the midfield. Nothing. I can't see anything in the midfield. I don't know what they're doing. Kaizer Chiefs is not getting anything in the midfield. It's very disappointing play. What do you guys think of this performance? Let us know in the comments below. I really need you guys to get interactive and chatting with me. Remember to like and subscribe to Afrik Football. Drop us a comment. Tell us how you think. Where are you watching us from? What do you think of this game? Mr. Tulani, you've become quiet all of a sudden. We need to be communicating. How is this game going? Aren't you guys disappointed in this team? So Mr. Mwamba, I'd love to ask from an Orlando Pirates perspective, where do you see your team ending this season?
Okay, as Pirates, I actually feel we're going to, because we're participating in the CAF Confed and we're going to participate in the league. I actually feel we don't have the squad depth for us to actually play both tournaments and actually compete on a good score in both tournaments. So I feel will not qualify for CAF Champions League football next season. We'll probably finish third or fourth. We'll qualify for CAF Confed. And I feel for the CAF Confed this season, I see us going up to the semi-final. Then from semi-final, if we meet an Arab team, we'll go out. If we don't meet an Arab team, we might just win it.
But from your signings, I do not believe from your signings that you inspire that much confidence. I've seen your signings and I've seen the way you guys played yesterday. It was very ridiculous.
We actually signed Kwama Pepe from Ghana. He was the top scorer there. He He scored 20 goals in like 17 games. He's a really good striker. I haven't seen him play. I just saw his highlights on YouTube, and he seems like a very good striker. He seems tenacious on the ball. He's got that thing where he chases down the ball as a striker, just from the front there. He's your flying of defense and can score goals. So with such a player, you can only hope for the best on the African continent. I actually see him getting many goals because he was linked with some North African clubs. He was linked with Hearts of Oak being the biggest club in Ghana. But Orlando Pirates showed the financial muscle, and we signed the player, so we're very confident with the young lad. He's only 20 years of age.
No, I understand, Mr. Wamba. 20 years of age. Are you sure it's not African ages? Because Africans have got the chance of.
He looks 25. He looks 25, to be honest. But hey, what can we do?
All right, I can see Keegan Dolly warming up. Keegan Dolly might actually. Wait, is that Keegan Dolly? No, I might be wrong. Sorry. I thought Dolly was injured, but I saw somebody warming up, but I yet to confirm. But yeah, as you were saying, Pepe is coming in. Is that a full confirmed deal, or is it just mere speculations, or as always on the African continent?
Fully confirmed by the African Fabrizio Romano. Fully confirmed. Orlando Pirates actually announced the deal. Was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? Yeah, they actually announced the deal. It's fully confirmed. We're waiting for it to get confirmed because Afrik Football reported it like 3 weeks ago when they were just in talks and were saying it's a confirmed deal. But then he flew into the country on Saturday. He flew into ASO on Saturday, and then he was doing his medicals. Probably had a problem with his medicals somewhere, but then now it's a confirmed deal. It's all the paperwork is done.
No, I understand. I see all the paperwork is done. I'm saying just a minute. There's a play being played. Just a minute, Mr. Mwamba. There's a play being played. Kaizer Chiefs seems to be getting a try. Okay, but okay, it's done. Yes, go ahead.
Tulani says Sundowns is the strongest team in this knockout. I give MTN 8 to Sundowns. They'll take it. Tulani Mazia from Eswatini. What do you have to say about that?
No, I said now I actually do not believe they are the strongest team. I think Kaizer Chiefs has reinforced the team very well, and in this game, there's still lots of time to go. It's 57 minutes into the game, and I think there's still lots of time to go in this game. Kaizer Chiefs might actually get a goal, and we might have penalties. I have basically said that this game is going to end 2-2 as a draw. Then we'll go to penalties. Kaizer Chiefs will pick up the day on the penalties. But yeah, that's the thing Mr. Mambaza was saying. You're right. I've looked at Pepe, and I believe he's going to come to South Africa. I watched him for his team, and he's been very good. He's actually a very good striker. For the age of 20, he's got lots of potential. But I'm very just disappointed in Orlando Pirates. Orlando Pirates need to get a new coach. They need to start doing that new coach. They need to be getting on, or they need to find new tactics. I think, yes, Keegan Dolly. Keegan Dolly isn't injured. I had read, I think it was on go.com or somewhere, or the South African, that Keegan Dolly is injured. But no, Keegan Dolly is back, and he looks healthier than usual. He looks like he's gotten off his poor diet, as we saw him a few weeks ago. He looks more fit now. So I think that's going to happen. It's going to be a link-up play. Who is he coming in for? He's coming in for Lanty, I think. Let me just confirm. Yet to confirm that transfer.
I'm actually watching the game of SABC, so we're a bit behind.
Oh, yes, yeah. Oh, Segota, sorry. It's Segota. Segota out, Keegan Dolly in, and it's a goal! It's a goal! Kaizer Chiefs has scored! Kaizer Chiefs has scored, and it's a goal. As I called it, I said it's going to be 2-2. We're going for penalties. Kaizer Chiefs has scored a goal. I'm yet to see who scored the goal, as I was really focusing on the game. Yes, guys, Amakos for life. Yes, guys, yeah. Come up, Billiard with the goal. Finally, it's coming up. It's coming out good. Come up, Billiard with the goal. Which is, I feel like every player I've caught out today in this game has gone out and scored a goal, which is very different. No offside, very clean tactical finish. Something like Mario Götze-esque that is scored in the 2014 World Cup final. It's a very good goal. Yes, something Kennedy when he could do little to nothing there. Yes, guys, Kaizer Chiefs. So yes, Mr. Tulani, are you still saying that Mamelodi Sundowns is gonna win this game and are probably MTN 8 favorites? Yeah. There's Kama Billiard. Very nice cross. He's basically saw the ball coming. He visualized it and made sure he ended it and put it in the goal. The great striking instincts from the winger, which is a very good thing. But yes, Mr. Wamba. So the game is all square now. 2-2. Kama Billiard, Payment Park on one side, Zwane and Shalulilo on the other side. I feel like right now in Africa, what we need to do, these sets of players who scored are the premium of the premiums, and I'd love to see them play somewhere in Northern Africa for El Ali, Zemalek, Kaizer, or one of the Esperance or Tunis. But yeah, the game is 2-2 right now in favor of Mamelodi side. Oh, sorry, 2-2 in favor of everyone. It's a 50-50 game right now. So I just feel Kaizer Chiefs now needs to start defending. Kigan Dole is in. That's the change that's been made. Kigan Dole for Segota. So how did you rate Segota's game? Basically, since oh my goodness, that's a dangerous tackle.
I think Kigan Dole with the assist.
Yeah, Kigan Dole assist, and it just came in with an assist. That is beautiful, brilliant. And Maki signing, first touch. Yes, come on, yes. Where do you see it? Yes, go, Mr. Wamba.
Yeah, Kigan Dole with assist, first touch in the game, comes in running, the ball gets to him, makes a pass, Kama Billet scores, so Kigan Dole gets assist. You just have to feel happy for the lad, considering you only played 3 games last season. Like in a whole season, you only play 3 games in France, and you come back home and boom, you actually the combination is 2 former Sundowns players actually combining to score. It doesn't get better than this.
And it does not get any better. That is true. We're basically getting back the good old days. That is true. We've talked about the Jets. That was an offside. There's an offside goal here. All right, offside, so no stress for the Kayama Kose fans. Mr. Gino, where are you at? We're now on a 2-2. I think your 3-2 prediction looks more and more viable. You can see Kigan Dole doing something. That was a 50-50. But yeah, guys, we're getting there. As you said, yes, 2 former Mamelodi Sundowns players linking up, which is something that we'd love to see. Former Montpellier player Kigan Dole coming in with virtually his first touch of the game. He made sure that he got that ball to Kama Billiard, and that is getting us something. So yes, Mr. Tulani, do you still see your prediction going on as you've said it? So this is actually now becoming an entertaining game. This is a showstopper, a curtain raiser, and I think we are ready to watch. Oh my goodness, the Brazilians are playing some Arsenal-esque passes, quick 1-2s. Bernard Parker with a weird pass right there. I can see Kigan Dole is doing his thing.
Definitely.
There's a comment right here stating that Kigan Dole is gonna score. So yes, I can see Kigan Dole probably get. Oh my goodness! Okay, that was a very good instinctive save by Kune. Which is the game is actually getting heated. It's 62 minutes in. It's getting very excited. Where is everyone watching it from? What are your predictions, guys? Let's get communicative. Let's get interactive. Oh, there, Pavos and Franco is going to be introduced right now. Jali as well is almost going to be introduced, guys. The game is heating up. All the 5-star, everyone is bringing out the top guns. The big guns are coming in. Yes.
What do you have to say about Franco? You actually
Franco, definitely. I saw Franco. I've been watching some highlights on Franco, trying to see things if he's gonna come in here and do something. He's actually a very good striker. He's got the instinct, he's got the build, he's European, he has everything made out for him to have success in South African football, in the PSL. I think it's gonna be a Nurkovic type. You could see him, he's got the height, and that's something that we always want to see from a new signing. But what do you think yourself about Pavos Franco?
I saw Franco off YouTube. I actually didn't know about Franco. You actually told me about him in one of those Afrik football videos. I did my research. I actually discovered he's a very good striker. Some European clubs also looking for his signature, but he decided to come and play for Sundowns. I can clearly see African football is improving, and some Europeans now want to come and play on the African scene.
All right, sorry. So Franco is in for Modiba, so that's a transfer confirmed. Oh, sorry, that's a confirmed substitution. Yes, so you're saying, but how many goals do you see him getting in this season?
I feel because it's his first season and he probably doesn't know African football really well. I'm going to assume he'll get 9 to 10 goals. But I hear he's really been good at training. Most people who've actually seen him train say he's already hit the ground running at training. So we'll wait and see what the future holds for Franco.
No, I understand. It's gonna be a good thing. But yeah, that's how I'm thinking as well. I'm thinking, how is he gonna perform? He's never played in Africa, and African football is a bit different from European football. We have a different pacing standard. We've got lots of different standards of how things are done. So I personally think he's probably gonna be a hit. Seeing that he's gonna be playing with Shalulile, I don't know where it's gonna be though.
They might actually play a front two where you use a 4-4-2 and you use Shalulile to act as that guy who actually helps out in defense. Because I feel Shalulile is tenacious. He runs a lot, so he could be that guy who plays the number 10 role. Something like what Wayne Rooney would do at Manchester United, where you play the number 10 role, but also officially a striker. So I see that happening.
No, that's actually a very good idea. Mamelodi Sundowns just had a chance. Kune with a very good save. I think now I've stopped sleeping on Kune. He's actually doing some great things right now. So the game is 2-2. Guys, for all those who are new here, the game is 2-2. It's a draw. And I'm assuming we're going to go to penalties. My prediction personally is that this game is going to end 2-2. We're going to go to penalties, and at penalties, Kaizer Chiefs is going to carry the day. Right now, Kune just made one of those epic saves that you really need to make for the game to be alive. But yes, guys. So, Yo! Okay, there's another save. The Mamelodi Sundowns coming down the scares. Right now, oh, look at that. What a waste of a pass. There was something there was a chance Kaizer Chiefs would have gotten a goal. It was a 1-against-2. It was a 2v1 situation. But this game is heating up. Where's everyone watching it from? Are you guys entertained by this game? I'm enjoying this game. Unfortunately, we can't show the game due to copyright issues, but this game is fire. 2-2, 66 minutes played. Where are you guys watching this game from?
I wanted to ask, do you see Stuart Baxter bringing in Peterson towards the end of the game, considering Peterson seems
definitely. What game did we watch? The Super Cup. Sorry, which game did they make us up? It was the Super Cup.
Black Leopard. Yeah.
No. I'm saying there's a European game right now, the Super Cup.
Okay.
Sorry, for Kepa for Chelsea. Yeah, that is always a good thing in a cup game when you know you've got a goalkeeper who's better at penalties than the other goalkeeper. Make sure you bring him in at the end. Make sure I bring him in. There's Kaizer Chiefs, so almost getting. Okay. But yeah, so all I'm saying is you have to make sure you bring him in when you have a goalkeeper that you know is better than the other goalkeeper serving penalties. You bring him in when the games are coming in. I'm actually liking Kaizer Chiefs' the way they're playing now. You can see everything with the initial bringing in of Keegan Dolly. There's been another brand name that's come in, and the game has just become more lively. I'm liking the way they're tracking, the way they're taking the ball away from people. Blom with a very good takeaway of the ball. You can see that they are playing much better. If you're watching this game, this is exciting football. Lanty is with a very good cross. Stuff is changing. The game is changing. I think the Kaizer Chiefs, if they're very lucky, they might actually get to win this game. But yeah, Mr. Mwamba, I just have a few questions on the table for you right now. It's gonna be the way Kaizer Chiefs has been playing, the way you've seen Peterson has been playing. Bruce Vuma, what is your take on the same? What is your take on the whole team, Kaizer Chiefs? Do you think we're improving? Do you think this season is gonna be better? I know you've always been a Gavin Hunt kind of supporter. But do you think right now the team right now as it's being built is gonna do well?
I actually feel you guys will perform more. I actually see you guys playing African for next season, maybe the Champions League or the Confed, because you don't have much to derail you guys from the league. If you could concentrate on the league, I actually see Chiefs doing some great things. But the only thing I would actually say about this Chiefs side is Stuart Baxter should understand his team, and he should know his initial starters to say, these guys are my best starters. These guys are the people I'll be starting. You need to have a solid team, a team where people will know that before the lineup is out, people should know that this is the Pirates, this is the Chiefs team that's going to play. Unlike where we are right now, where everyone and anyone can play. Like you just wake up and you start praying for your favorite player to actually start in the Chiefs team. But I feel they need to be more. The team needs to be more consistent. Everyone should know I do this role in this team. That's my thought on all this.
No, that's true. That is true. I was more excited to see certain people like for me, the people I wanted actually to see was let's see, let me just get to my notes. The people I wanted to see in this game is Noel. Like the defender, the defender, somebody I actually want to see. I have high hopes for him. I think he would have been. It would have been a very good game to start him. It would have shown some. He would have shown some defensive prowess at the back, and that was something I would have loved to see. But so far, I'm very impressed with the Kaizer Chiefs team. Second half have come out all guns blazing. The game is 2-2, and probably we're gonna get to see penalties. I'm excited for penalties. 70 minutes have passed. We only have about 20 minutes more to play. So what are your people's predictions? Let us know in the comments below. What are your predictions of the game? Right now on the screen, we have the West signings for Kaizer Chiefs, which is a video we did this week. And you can see the players that we think are the worst signings Kaizer Chiefs has ever had. So you can support the page by going down to our 1xBet link. Last time, and I would like to thank everyone who clicked on our 1xBet link or last time. You really helped us in just supporting the page. We're working on getting and bringing you better content, but we can only do that if you people are communicating and interacting with Afrik Football,
Definitely.
because this is our live stream and chill, guys. This is, we do this for us to have a platform where we can hang out, talk South African football, try and see where we're going, talk the tactics, talk about players, talk about everything football. So for us personally, let me just look at a bit of the tactics. It seems all the teams are playing the same formations, but they're changing personnel. You can see that now. You can see that the 4-2. Sorry, you can see that Kaizer Chiefs is now doing the 4-2-4 right now. They're doing. They're changing it. They're doing it up in a better way because people are attacking in the wings. The wingers are going up and they're pushing forward. But yes, what is your predictions for this game? But yes, Mr. Wamba, there was another issue and topic of contention. Yes, Glamadine.
Yes.
Talk about me. Tell me about Glamadine. What do you see? Where do you see him going? What do you think is going to happen? Do you think Kaizer Chiefs is to continue pushing for that man?
That Glamadine move, bruh. I really do not know what to say about that move, but I hope he goes to Chiefs. Like for you guys, you really need Glamadine. I feel currently in the South African football scene, you need Glamadine more than any team needs him. And I feel he's a guy who can actually come change your team. So he's a very vital and important piece of the club. So I feel Glamadine should move to you guys.
No, that's actually a very good idea. I think Glamadine, I've always talked about it. Glamadine is good. Glamadine is distinctive. But his age. Do you not think that we should be changing players? Like, as you can see right now on the screen, we have Segota, we have is it Blom, we've got Ngowo, we have Bruce Buma, I feel like this is the perfect balance. On the screen right now, you can see a perfect balance of what the team is supposed to be like. Some adults, some youngsters, and some adults, and some players like that. I feel like right now, what Kaizer Chiefs should focus on is building. Glamadine for me is good. I saw him yesterday demolish Pirates, your team, but I do not think he needs to stay. Oh, these days, okay, Mamelodi Sundowns is having a chance. Oh, like, okay, that's been cleared up. But yeah, I think Glamadine is good, but age is a factor. We don't need adults. We do not need adults. We do not need old people in the team. 31, no. I think it's fine. He's a big man for the big events for Moroccan Swallows, but not for Kaizer Chiefs. I think he should stay that side and should not interfere with Kaizer Chiefs. But I don't know. It's subject to contention. I think
And what do you have to
there's
say about the Nukovic transfer rumor, why his agent came out on an interview somewhere in Serbia to talk about him actually wanting to make a move to Ackley, it being a 50-50 type of thing, and the agent actually sitting down with Mr. Motang to actually discuss the way forward. And he brought out some statements to say Mr. Motang is quite a generous man, and Mr. Motang is actually that kind of a guy who's offering to give money. But he also said that Mr. Motang said if the offer is right, then the move is imminent. What do you have to say about that? Being a Kaizer Chiefs fan, don't you think they are being betrayed by the owners of the club, whereby they're like, it's okay, we could
just one thing, Miami is in for Domingo. So that's a sub for Mamelodi Sundowns. 73 minutes, actually 74 minutes played in the game, and the game is 2-2-2. Yeah, I understand. Okay, Nurkovic, I had spoken about it before you had joined me in this game, and I stated that Nurkovic going to El Ali is probably going to be a good move. It's gonna bring in some money for Kaizer Chiefs, but the transfer window is closing in, so every piece of business needs to be done. If Nurkovic leaves, Glamadine has to come in. If Glamadine does not come in, Nurkovic should not be left to leave. The club owner has to be realistic. He has to be realistic. That you can't always force a player to play for you. But I'm very proud for Nurkovic. Even if on the table there's a move to El Ali, a shining, glittering move to El Ali, he still come out today, giving us his all. Right now he's trying to attack. So I respect a player that is, even if he wants to push for a transfer, he's to show up and show out and play for the team, for the badge, and show his respect for the team. I still appreciate such a player. But at this point, I think everything you've said is right. Mr. Motang said talking about Glamadine might not be a thing that you might agree with right now. But hey, what was it supposed to do? How would you have gone about the issue yourself?
I personally feel Mr. Motang should actually protect a player like Nukovic. Nukovic is arguably Kaizer Chiefs' best striker as things stand. And if you get rid of Nukovic with the transfer window closing in like 14 days, 15 days time, you might not actually sign a striker to replace this guy. And if Chiefs fail to sign someone to replace this guy, you're guaranteed of 9, 10 goals every season with Nukovic, of which is good for a 16-team league. So if you sell such a striker, it becomes really hard. You might not replace that 10, 11 goals that Nukovic gets every season. So I feel it's also a bad move on Nukovic's side, because if Nukovic moves to our Akli, I don't see Nukovic starting ahead of Muhammad Sherifi, because Sherifi is scoring goals. Sherifi is actually a really good striker there. So
No,
I
but I
feel
heard something about Sharifi.
okay.
Okay, yes. I heard Sharifi might actually be leaving. I heard some after the goal he got in the last game. I heard he attracted lots of interest. I think Galatasaray was on the table for Sharifi, and a couple of other European teams have shown interest in Sharifi. So I also think if Sharifi leaves, they might push for that Nurkovic. And seeing Pizzo is Southern African. He's very generous with playing players from outside from the non-Northern African region. For example, you can see Waterwale. Waterwale has been the Mr. 90 minutes man. He's played somewhere, gets in the 80s, given a fair shot. And with Nurkovic, I think he could be able to squeeze himself into the team. So if actually do get Nurkovic, they'll be able to give him a chance, and they'll be able to give him a platform to actually play the game. So all I'm saying is, if Nurkovic leaves, if they're playing others, okay. Kune with a nice save. That is what we want from Kune. Some of the veterans is showing there. He's showing that he's a coach of grade A, or he's a goalkeeper with age. But yeah, as I was saying, Nurkovic should be able to leave and go to Al Ali and actually be able to play. So the thing that Kaizer Chiefs should worry about is to do each and every bit of transfer business before it's done, before the transfer window closes. If you lose such a player like Nurkovic, as you said, you'll be losing a 12 to 13 goals a season player, and that is going to be bad. It's going to look bad on your CV, on your resume. So Stuart Baxter needs to be wise. Motang needs to be wise. Everything that happens needs to be wise. Everything that needs to be done in a manner where a proper replacement has to be found for the team. That is my stance on the same. But yeah, Sheriff is very good. He might leave, so Nurkovic might actually be the person to. Okay, there's a chance here. Kamabilia, okay, it's okay, it's fine. But yeah, so that is my take on the Nurkovic saga.
Okay, and for me, my take on this saga is arguably similar to yours. I was actually just looking on the chance that was taking place. My opinion on this saga is actually similar to yours, but I personally don't see the move happening. So I'm really happy that the move won't happen. But next season the problem's coming, and I hope Kaizer Chiefs will do it this properly, because with I was reading so many articles. I took interest to look at the Mutang family. It seems like fans have reached this stage where they fail to understand some of the decisions the family make. It seems like for the family.
So what would you say is the most controversial decision they've made so far? Yeah, and you guys in the comments below, do tell us, what do you think is the most controversial decision Motang family has made for this team? Do you actually think they've done everything? They've given you 7+ signings. Do you think the Motang family is doing what they promised from the mandate that was given after that march to the Kaizer village? Let us know. Let us know in the comments below. Guys, we're not receiving any comments from you. Be communicative. Let us know what you think of the Motang family.
Yeah, the Motang family, just lately, people already protesting, walking to the Kaizer village and everything. So it shows that people are actually not happy with what's going on at Kaizer Chiefs, and the family keeps getting richer. It's a situation similar to that of the Glazers at Manchester United, where even if they'll bring in players here and there, they're really bringing in players, but the damage has already been done. People are not happy with the way Kaizer Chiefs is being run. Okay, Mr. Motang owns the club. It's his team. He started the team when he played for Atlanta Chiefs in the US. Then he came back as a player, started Kaizer Chiefs back in the 70s, and now Kaizer Chiefs is a brand to reckon with, and Atlanta Chiefs doesn't even exist. But anyway, that's a story for another day. So all I can say is Mr. Motang is a guy who's known for making controversial decisions, and I feel if he loses Nukovic, it will be another controversial decision that will just be up there at the top with the many other controversial decisions he's made. So I feel Mr. Motang should really be careful with how he deals with these situations, because this is an era where Mamelodi Sundowns is dominating. This is a Sundowns dominance era. And with football, you might think your club is the biggest club at that particular moment, but 10, 15 years down the line, kids are growing, kids are seeing Sundowns play, and kids are like, I want to support Sundowns. No one wants to support Chiefs. Why? Chiefs is not winning the league. all the kids that will be growing up be saying, I want to support Sundowns. It will be a similar case of Man City, where 10 years ago, I couldn't even meet a City fan in Africa. Well, as I speak today, I know more City fans than I know Arsenal fans. I know more City fans than Liverpool fans. So I feel it's a situation where if Kaiser Chiefs continue playing with how they're running the club and everything, why you see the Motang family going on luxurious trips to Dubai and people criticizing that. I feel it will be bad at the end of the day. Kaiser Chiefs might actually lose their credibility. They might actually lose their big club status. And teams like Mamelodi Sundowns might get more fans. And you know, football is a business. The moment other clubs get more fans, they start having higher jersey sales. Because even the way Chiefs fans are being treated currently, where for a jersey, for the Chiefs jersey, you're paying 1,200 rands. It's the most expensive.
Yeah, it is 1,200 rands. Wow, Mamelodi Sundowns is paying 999 rands. That's about 200
rands,
300 rands difference.
Yeah, and that's a lot of money. You could buy bottles of cooking oil. This is Southern Africa we're talking about. So I feel Kaizer Chiefs should really cool down in the way they're doing their things right now. The Motang family should really make proper and sound decisions. Don't just get rid of players because there's a good offer on the table.
There's a chance. Oh, okay. There seems to be a good chance. Kaizer Chiefs might actually win this 3-2, as right now is on the screen, as Mr. Zueniso has actually said. There is a chance for Kaizer Chiefs to actually win this game. 81 minutes played and the game is 2-2. We're in the draw season. We are going to go. It's direct penalties. Yes, Mr. Mwamba? We get direct penalties after this?
Yeah, I'm sure it should be direct penalties because the league.
Another penalty shootout. The last time we were here, we had a penalty shootout. It was an exciting penalty shootout. We had fun. Everyone was here. We had fun. Peterson did the thing, and that was a good thing. I would love to see another penalty shootout. They're nervy, but they're very good. So, yes. But Kaizer Chiefs seem to be in poor position to actually win this game. Keegan Dolly has come in. How are you rating Keegan Dolly so far? Seeing that he's coming in, it seems like the complexion of the game has just changed. As soon as Keegan Dolly just stepped onto the pitch, the complexion of the game did change. So how do you see that going? Where do you see that going?
Keegan Dolly has actually impressed me. First touch, gets an assist. He looks fitter than we thought he would be because we're all there criticizing him, saying he's a KFC guy, McDonald's, you know. But he looks fit. I think he's worked out. He probably came in with that recruit mentality where, like, I'm a new recruit, I'm a new guy, so let me put in the effort, let me put in the work. And he's currently the highest paid player at Chiefs, so he really needs to.
I heard about that. So we'll be doing a video on highest paid players in the league. We're going to do an updated video, but it's weird. Most of you people don't want to watch our updates, our different structures. We're trying to bring you more content. So if you guys interacted with us a bit more, like right now, it's a platform where we get to speak to each other. You get to see us as the content creators. We start to talk to each other. What would you like to see on the page? So drop us a comment. Tell us what you'd like to see us talk about on the comments. Like, just drop us a comment. Mr. Gino's drop us a comment saying the Kaizer family must get the team back to old ways, and they are going to lose the club, or they're going to lose the club. That is true. They are going to lose the club if they're not working to the. But again, can we fault them for taking a vacation when they have the money to go on a vacation? I understand football is a business, but you do see Roman Abramovich going on a vacation. So, oh my goodness, there's a 4-3. Yeah, oh my. Okay, that is. Right. That is willpower, resilience, and lots of. There's a lot of willpower and resilience here being shown by Mamelodi. Sorry, I was getting obstructed by the team, the way it's being played right now. I'm seeing Kaizer Chiefs might actually get one thing, and this game might end with Kaizer Chiefs winning this. I can see something coming up. It's in the pipe works right now. If you can see, right now Kaizer Chiefs is trying to build something. I can see all the passes.
I just want to say hi to Mr. Gino. Thank you for coming back. And also, the game is 2-2, so I wanted to give you your analysis so far. What do you think is the best way forward for Chiefs in this game? And do you feel if it goes to a penalty shootout, Chiefs will win?
Yeah, Mr. Gino, you can go on about that. But yeah, so yes, we'll talk about the Kaizer family. They've been under lots of criticism and scrutiny. Okay, now it's another 4-on-3. Kaizer Chiefs really still needs to get their defense back in order. 84 minutes passed, and it could be disastrous if Kaizer Chiefs does not wise up. So right now they have a numbers advantage. It's a numerical advantage. My goodness, this guy is yeah, they had a numerical advantage. These guys need to get serious. Like they need to clear this ball. They are being outnumbered in their own box. They need to clear this ball. Oh my goodness, there's a Chashalulile. All right, they've cleared it. But yeah, as I was saying, the Kaiser family needs to get this under order. They need to get the finances under order. I don't know what else they need to do. I feel like they're humans. They can go on a vacation, and we're being a bit harsh on them. But as well as again, I think they can do more for the club. So I'm torn in between both of them. I think they can do better, but again, what can they do? What do you think they need to do to show that there's a difference between them and any other club owners? What else do you want them to do?
I feel they need to strengthen ties with their fans, because other fans will even complain that they don't even hold fan meetings, or maybe they'll meet fans and just discuss the way forward. Clubs are made by fans. Your fans actually make the club. And if you, the owners of the club, do not want to meet fans, fans have to protest for them to get them to put their message across. It just brings a state of panic where the club, the fans, no one really knows what's going on, and everyone is just there, And after all that is said and done.
Okay, Mr. Amba, just to interrupt you, Kigan Dolly has a okay. He had a great shot. Kigan Dolly. That is more like it from Kaizer Chiefs. I am very excited for Kigan Dolly going into this season. I think this is gonna be an impressive signing. I've told you guys, you're gonna come back and quote me. I've said it. Kigan Dolly, Kaizer Chiefs is gonna win the DSTV Premiership this season, and that is what I've quoted. But yes, Mr. Wamba, you're right. With the fans, I've realized I've written to Kaizer Chiefs on a number of events. I know. Yes, I've written to them trying to get a couple of interviews, maybe player interviews. Yes, so as a club, you're supposed to go out there and start media interaction, and you start media interactions with the smaller platforms like us. So if anyone has a link to any Kaizer Chiefs player that you know, either in the academy or in the main team, link us to the same. We need to have some player interviews. We're trying to get some player interviews on Afrik Football. We want you people to be with us as we grow the page. So yeah, 87 minutes played in this game. Kaizer Chiefs and Mamelodi Sundowns are probably going to head into penalties. Kaizer Chiefs has one last dash attempt. If they can get this, they will probably get it correct. They have one last dash attempt. I can see they're building. I think with King and Dolly, things have actually changed. There's lots of rotational plays. I can see lots of moving parts. I can see things that are being done. It's been very exciting. This Kaizer Chiefs might actually get this. Yes. So that's better. But yeah, Mr. Mwamba, we might be heading into penalties. So how just a bit, let me read a bit of the comments. Kigan Dolly is the best player. The bot is a comment from Mr. Gino. Kigan Dolly is the best player at the bot. Yes, he is one of the best players of bot. And seeing that just this very game, just right now, you can see the impact he's had. You can see the shift in the game. You can see a shift in the dynamics. Kaizer Chiefs might actually win this. Look at that. There's a chance. Oh, Kennedy Mwene with a brilliant save from Nange's shot. That is a brilliant save from Kennedy Mwene. Mr. Wamba, are you seeing this? Kaizer Chiefs might actually win this game.
Definitely.
Kennedy Mwene, a brilliant shot. Nange has got a very good shot. There's Kennedy Mwene's shot. That is a brilliant, beautiful save. The game is 90 minutes in. We're going for penalties now. Oh, sorry, 8 minutes past it. We're almost going for penalties.
Definitely.
All right.
So do you feel this is the right time for Peterson to come in?
Peterson, yeah, I think they're making that sub. They are making some subs. Okay, Morena is coming in. I think that is a penalty taker. They're bringing some penalty takers. Mr. Gino, I guess Mr. Gino is firing up in the bottom, saying that there'll be more fans for the site. Yeah, there'll be more fans. Unfortunately, what happened is that we didn't think we were going to have the live stream. The internet in Zambia has been tripping because we've been having an election, so we've had a bit of a partial media shutdown. So even us having this live stream has just been by God's good graces. But definitely the next game we're gonna have you in. Wow, my goodness! Wow.
Yeah,
Sundowns just had almost a shot. Like it almost had.
Definitely. In our next live stream, we'll get you into the live stream. We'll actually make sure we work things out. So actually, maybe even after this stream, we can actually just do something, just organize something so that we show you how this system works, whereby we could also just invite you and your face comes on the screen. We'll just do something short, like after the game is done and everything. But don't worry, we really want you on the channel. And yeah, tell your family and friends that, guys, I'll be going live on this YouTube channel called Afrik Football. Make sure they come and watch, and tell them to get commenting, Mr. Gino. We are definitely going to love you being on our channel.
Mr. Wamba, sorry to interrupt you, but there's some great end-to-end football here. 3 minutes, additional minutes, guys. We'll be going to penalties very soon. Mamelodi Sundowns almost had an own goal. Matoho almost scored an own goal here. But Kune seems to be up for the task. I don't even think Peterson might be brought in today. I think Kune might actually be the person to take over the penalties. I see Mr. Gino says he would like them to bring in Peterson. But yeah, guys, all I'm saying is, there might be some great things happening in this game. We might be going to penalties right now. So just 2 minutes left and we'll be going to penalties. But hey, I've already quoted as a 2-2 ending of this game. We're gonna get a goal for. We're gonna Kaizer Chiefs might win this on penalties. But yes. So yes, Mr. Gino, we would love to have you on the show. Definitely, we're going to have you on the show in the coming few weeks. We'll see what games. We might not have all the fixtures because we're trying to do some post-match, because we did carry out a poll on the page. You, the fans, are the ones who determine what we're going to do. If you, the fans, don't show up to our live streams, we definitely won't be having as many. So we'll be doing maybe a couple of select games. But with the information that we had and from the poll that we conducted, most of you fans say that you'd love us to do post-match. So we might actually have more post-match, but not for this game. We're still working on the post-match antics. So trying to see what formats and formulas you guys might want to see. If you might want us to put our faces, just let us know in the comments below. If not, just let us know. But yeah, that's what we're going to try to do. So Kaizer Chiefs right now is at a precarious point where we're supposed to go into the game of penalty shootout. I don't know how good Kune is in penalties. Mr. Gino, you've watched lots of games. How do you think Kune is at penalties?
I actually saw him once in a penalty shootout. It was Zambia, South Africa. They had a penalty shootout. I don't remember what tournament that was. Kennedy Mwene was a better penalty keeper, because you also have to put into consideration that Kennedy Mwene is a very good penalty goalkeeper.
Oh no, I'm very well aware. He was Zambia the AFCON 2012 AFCON tournament. He was Zambia's goalkeeper, and he basically saved one, and one was missed against him. So Kennedy Mwene is a very good penalty keeper. Peter Pashu says that there will be penalties. They will be taking an extra 30 minutes, additional minutes. Is that true? Are you sure? Is there gonna be additional minutes?
It might be, because this is a knockout tournament with 8 teams. It's not one of those Super Cup kind of games. So more often than not, the rules usually dictate that you also play that additional 30 minutes of football.
No, I see. If we're going to go for additional 30 minutes, then what changes would you love to see? Mr. Peter Pashu, what changes would you love to see in this game? Let us know in the comments below. Who would you like to see come in? If we are going to get additional 30 minutes? If I was under the impression it might just go directly straight to penalties. I don't know why I would have thought that. Yesterday's game, Supersport United. I don't remember if they did an additional 30 minutes. Did they do an additional 30 minutes in the Supersport United game? That is what I would like to remember. But yes, Kune is good at penalties. But one thing for sure, Mr. Gino says Kune is good at penalties. One thing I am saying for sure is Kennedy Mwene is very good at penalties. If Kaizer Chiefs do not wisen up, Kennedy Mwene is going to pick those penalties up. Okay. Now the game has ended officially. 30 minutes. Now we're going to see Keegan Dolly is in. Kama Billiard, the goals were from Kama Billiard and Bernard Parker on the one side. On the other side, it was Peter Shalulile and Arthur Zwane. Kune is no longer. There's a comment from Mr. Peter Pashu, and it says Kune is no longer good in penalties. Oh, sorry, Kune is no longer good in penalties anymore. It's better to bring on another goalkeeper. Yes, that's what I said. Peterson has already showed us in the last game that he is good. Oh yes, they do. They did go to extra time. Mr. Gino says from yesterday's Supersport United game. So I guess we're going to go to penalties now. We're going to go to additional time. Yes, extra time. Sorry, but not extra time. I'm gonna go 30 minutes of extra time. So, what substitutions would you love to see in this game if we're going to go to extra? Okay, yeah, it's true. I can see it right now. It said extra time is going to follow. So, what additionals would you like to see? What substitutions would you love to see in this game? So yeah, it's been confirmed right now. Sorry, I didn't watch yesterday's game. I was a bit busy. We were a bit held up with the election going on in Zambia. But we're going for another additional 30 minutes. Where do you guys see this game ending? Do you think Kaizer Chiefs might actually win this game in additional time? Or do you think it's going to go to penalties? And have you been impressed by Papa Safranco? I've actually forgotten that Safranco actually entered this game. I'm not looking at him right now. I'm like, wait, this man is in the game. What do you think of Papa Franco? Mr. Peter Pashu, Tell us, is Pablo Franco very good? Has he lived up to the hype? Tell us. Let us know in the comments below.
I've actually got something to say about Pablo Franco. I actually feel he hasn't lived up to the expectations. Maybe it's the first game.
It's his first game. It's his first game, Mr. Mwamba. I think you're asking for too much.
Maybe we're asking for too much, but I feel I expected him to score because you hear journalists on Twitter say he's scoring goals, he can't go 10 minutes in training without getting a goal, and they are thinking, oh, this guy is a real deal, and now he's been given 30 minutes. He came in, I think, 60 minutes into the game, and he's literally done nothing. So yeah.
All right, so the game is full time 2-2. Kaizer Chiefs 2, Mamelodi Sundowns 2. Peter Shalulile with the first goal. Zwane with the second goal. Kaizer Chiefs, Bernard Parker with the first goal. Second goal by Kama Billiard. So, yeah, the other questions we have to ask ourselves. And you, the fans, let's get interactive. I'd like to know from you, the fans. Do you think Kune is as good a goalkeeper for this game? What do you rate Kune's performance? Secondly, have you been impressed by Pavos Franco? You guys should write in the comments right now. Mr. Gino, are you impressed by Pavos Franco? I know you're predominantly a Kaizer Chiefs fan, but are you impressed by Pavo Franco? Let us know in the comments below. That is the one thing I'm going to ask for Mr. Gino. So but yeah.
Definitely.
All right, Mr. Peter Pashu says, I'm a Kaizer Chiefs supporter in Namibia, but I'm the coach, must bring in fresh legs. Oh, welcome, Mr. Pashu, Ongepi from Namibia. Definitely, thank you for dropping us a comment. Which part of Namibia are you from? Windhoek, Walvis Bay? Please let us know in the comments below. So I'm assuming, but why are you a Kaizer Chiefs fan? See that Peter Shalulile, your Namibian fellow, is from Mamelodi Sundowns. Are you watching this game as excited as us to see Peter Shalulile in this game? So just let us know what you think of this game. How do you think Franco has performed? I know you're Kaizer Chiefs, but what do you guys think? Let us know in the comments below. Do you think Franco has lived up to the hype in this first game? Who do you want to see coming in?
Definitely.
All right, Mr. Pashu says it's from Windhoek. I lived in Windhoek for like 5 years previously before I returned to Lusaka, Zambia. So which part are you from? Kleine Coupe, Academia, Pioneers Park. Which part of Windhoek are you from, Mr. Peter? So there's another comment saying, no, Kune is over now. It should be good. Okay, sorry. No, Kune is over now. He used to be good back then. Now, definitely, he used to be good. But for the sake of penalties, I think we should keep the keepers who are in to play the penalties. I think it's going to bring a magnitude to the game where there are two keepers who we both here have confirmed that we think are finished keepers. But Kennedy Mwene is good at penalties. Kune, as somebody has mentioned earlier in the comments below, he's been good at penalties. So would love to see how far these penalty shootouts would go with these guys in there. But what changes would you like to see in the 30 minutes? Because I've seen Franco, Peter Shalulile has given Franco some instructions, and with something you'd love to see, they're talking to each other, they're giving each other instructions. So, Mr. Mamba, what do you think is gonna be the outcome of this second?
Okay.
Of this additional time, extra time?
I feel for extra time, both teams have been quite slow in the way they were playing. So towards the end, of course, there was this high intensity and everything. But then they're going to probably play conservative football, considering the league is starting soon. So I feel both teams would rather just settle for penalties. I feel it would be a battle of the odd tails. There was that time, the 2007 or 8 or 9.
All right, let me just confirm one sub. Agay is in for Nange. Nange out. Agay is in. Yes, you can go on.
Yeah, it's one of those odd shows where Kennedy Mwene and Kune would always meet almost every 3 months when Zambia plays South Africa. So I feel
for the Costa region, yes.
Yeah. So I feel one last dance for the two goalkeepers so that we officially confirm which keeper is the better penalty keeper.
No, I understand where you're coming from. I understand where you're going. Yeah, it's one thing. No, but I'm assuming all the coaches have 5 substitutions, and they'll probably be able to change and bring in those keepers that they think could do this game. So we're going to additional time. Another 30 minutes is going to be played in this game. Thank you for everyone who's tuned in. Thank you for everyone who's been with us. I know today the turnout has been a bit poor because we did not advertise that we're going to have this live watch along because we were uncertain if we're going to have this live watch along because we because we had lots of different things going on because the internet has been a bit bad. So if you've noticed, even our uploads have been fine, especially on African football. But as we go into this game, next time we'd love to have everyone who's in the comments. Would love to have you either you send us a clip to our Twitter, Afrik Football, go to Afrik Football, our Twitter, and communicate with us. And if you've noticed, Mr. Gino, we've been having lots of conversation with Mr. Gino on Twitter, in the inbox. It's been something that's been lively. We've really enjoyed Mr. Gino's time in the inboxes. So we'll try and have Mr. Gino on the show next time.
Okay, Mr. Peter Pashu says the coach must bring in Radebe and Peterson.
Go on, Mr. I think it's yeah.
Okay, for the Peterson move, I feel that's a move everyone wants right now. He comes in, he goes into goals, and we have a proper penalty keeper as Kaizer Chiefs, and we just see some exciting penalties. And for Radebe, I feel he can bring him in, but I feel it should be more of a second half of extra time kind of thing, rather than him bringing him in as a first half extra time sub. I feel he should be that guy that bringing some intensity in the final 15 minutes of the game. That's all I can say about this.
No, I understand where you're coming from. I'm more interested in Peterson.
You're more interested in Peterson? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm more interested in Peterson at this point. His last heroic performance was very impressive. I loved it, and I think that's the way to go every time. That's generally the way to go. So what I'd love to see is, yes. Yeah, what I'd love to see is Peterson coming in. I would love to see Mamelodi Sundowns maintain the same. I think this game is just gonna be something where we're gonna Safranco had tried to jump for that. I've seen Safranco actually get a couple of headed goals in some of his highlights. He's actually quite good. He's an area attacking threat. He's tall, and seeing that he's not a Southern African player and he's from Europe, that is actually a good thing. He's quite tall, so he brings up some height, and he gives an area attacking threat. Like right now, the Mamelodi side, is that a penalty? There's a penalty scare there. Okay, it's not a penalty. Thank God we don't have VAR in Africa yet, or most of South Africa. Okay, there we go. Okay. Played a good game against. Okay, there's a comment from Mr. Chino. It says, Peterson played a good game against Pirates. Yeah, that's true. I can see Mr. Gino in his Kaizer Chiefs jersey. I can see him there in last season's blue jersey, which is something new, which is something good. So as I said, with Peterson right now, he had a very good game penalties wise. So I would love to see him take on the reins and another penalty. Kennedy Mwene is already good at penalties, so there's no need for Mamelodi Sundowns to make a change because Kennedy Mwene is as good as it gets to penalties. He's good at penalties. Oh my goodness! Okay, there's no scare there, but he's now Kune has actually is back on his feet. There. Offside. That was offside. Okay, but yeah, as I was saying. Kennedy Mwene is as good as it gets. He can score penalties. If Mr. Mumbai remember, Kennedy Mwene scores penalties. He's as good a penalty taker as he is a penalty saver.
Definitely.
Oh, this game is some great end-to-end football. Shalolina is in there. Pablo Franco's put a layup. Okay, just shoot. Okay, there's been Kune to the rescue. Kune to the rescue.
Yeah.
All right, there's a comment. Just a new comment says Sundowns will score in extra time. I believe Ubuntu Voto. I understand. I can see the way Sundowns is playing in this. Mr. Tulane, are you a Sundowns fan? You haven't told us where you're from. What country are you from? And are you a Sundowns fan? No, yeah, Sundowns is playing the Franco. Oh, sorry, yes, Mr. Wamba.
Mr. Tulane told us he's from Eswatini.
Sorry, I forgot.
From his comments, I think he's a Sundowns fan. And yeah, so guys, at Afrik Football now, you can send over maybe 4 minutes videos of yourselves, maybe 3 minutes videos of yourself after maybe a Sundowns game or a Chiefs game, maybe complaining or commending the good works that your club did. So for instance, whichever team loses today, for instance, I do not want to go name mention it. So the way Orlando Pirates lost yesterday, you can send a video of yourself. Just take a proper video. Just take it in landscape mode where like it's landscape, and just in the video of you complaining about how you feel your coach did your team bad. You can use any language. You can use Zulu. You can use English. It's up to you. Send them over to Afrik Football, and we're at Afrik Football will make some graphic designs, some thumbnails for you, and we could also post those videos.
Yeah, definitely. We're trying to have something like a fancy because most of you said you love to be in on our post-match analyses. So we thought we want to incorporate lots of our fans into our videos. YouTube is a platform that allows us to speak as fans, to speak to one-on-one with each other. So we'd definitely love if you guys would drop us your videos. Okay, that's an offside. We'd definitely love if you guys drop us your videos talking about the coaches, the games, the players you love. You know how Idiski TV has the pundits there? We would love you, the fans, to be the pundits in our videos because at the end of the day, it's our page for all of us as a page to grow. We want to grow together as Afrik Football. We want you, the fans, to grow with us. We really enjoy having the fans here. If you can see, we're with Mr. Tulane, with Mr. Peter, we're really having a very good time here talking about football. So if you, the fans, got more involved and you invited your friends, who in turn invited their friends, we'll grow a bigger platform and we'll be able to have live watch-alongs that are more entertaining and more fun for all of us to who participate in them. Okay. So I
Mr.
really
Peter,
yes.
Mr. Peter Pastor says Peterson has proven himself in the game, and I don't know why the coach could not. I don't know why the coach do not keep the same teams. Yeah, so I'm sure he's talking about Peterson. He proved himself in the previous game, but he doesn't understand why the coach couldn't just keep the same teams. That's what Mr. Peter Pastor is trying to put about here. And I understand where Mr. Peter is coming from. After seeing a guy do such heroic saves in a penalty shootout, he saved, I think, 2 penalties out of the 5 penalties last time.
Yeah, he did. Yes, he did.
Yeah, he saved 2 penalties. I feel as a coach, you need to give him the token of appreciation to say, okay, look, you made 2 penalty saves. I'm going to give my trust in you. And for this next game against Sundowns is a big team. I'm going to start you in goals. And I just want to show you that this is the reason why we brought you to play for Chiefs here, because we at Chiefs believe you're a very good player and you should actually go and perform there. And yeah, I feel I understand what Mr. Peter is talking about.
No, I'm fully on board with Mr. Peter's argument here. But guys, the thing about football is Peterson was in the Carling Black Label. I'm assuming the fans had voted for him to come in, and that was one way he made it in. Generally, I don't think Stuart Baxter rates Peterson. Ooh, that was a bad attempt that was a nice attempt for Sundowns, but a bad attempt against Kaizer Chiefs. But yeah, so all I'm saying is Peterson was probably voted by the fans. That's how he made it into that game. And from that perspective, it means that maybe Stuart Baxter does not rate him. Probably Stuart Baxter is going to rate Kune. Kune is a very high-rated keeper in the Kaizer Chiefs circles, and most people know that Kune is a penalty saver, and he's probably going to have a number of penalty saves. I think Kama Billiard is being taken off for Radebe. So yes, somebody had mentioned. Somebody had mentioned it.
Peter. It was Mr. Peter. Mr. Peter talked about
Mr. Peter had caught it. Mr. Peter has gotten the right one. Oh, and Novo is in as well. Kama Billiard out for Novo. Radebe is in. Radebe is in as well, but who for? I can't confirm that yet. But yes, so there have been changes. Kaizer Chiefs has made a couple of changes right now. I think they've made 5 changes so far. So yeah, that is it. So as we're talking about Peterson. Yeah, Peterson is good. Technically, he is good. Penalty-wise, he is good. And I think they will bring him in to actually take that penalty save. So all we have to do right now is just now wait, keep our hands together, and hope for the best. Definitely hope for the best. Okay.
Definitely.
I can see Mr. Peter is. Mr. Peter, you're right. Radebe is in. You're right. You got it correct, and we'll applaud you for that. You deserve our applaud because you have read the game and you saw the change that needed to be brought in. But Mamelodi Sundowns is now attacking, and you can see they're trying to build from something. You can see Pablo Franco has actually been dropping. He's actually playing a deep 10. He's playing more of a number 10 role than you'd see him playing the 9. I think Shalulile is gonna be the top man. But Kiga Dolly has really impressed me this game. He's come into this game, he's changed the game, he's changed the complexion of the game, he's made this game something. And his hairstyle, unfortunately I can't get the Kiga Dolly hairstyle because I have a board spot here, so I can't get Kiga Dolly's hairstyle. But we see where he's getting to and where he's getting from. But yeah, you can see the changes. Kiga Dolly has brought in some pressure, but with Novo in right now, I think there's gonna be a change. There's going to be a different dynamic. The kid is super fast, super quick with the jersey number 12. We've spoken about him today. What have we said about him today? Let me just add a visual that does talk about Novo and what he's changing as visual is loading. We say that he's now been given the jersey number 12 and he is here on the pitch. He's got a jersey number 12, and those are some of the other players who've got the jersey number 12. And Mr. Gino was quoted in this video saying that Ace is one of the best number 12s to ever wear the shirt, as you've noticed before. But yeah, Tao Mook as well is one of the best. I think personally is one of the best number 12s to actually don the jersey. So which is something which is a good thing. But yeah, as we've gone on, what do you guys think of Novo and his do you think? I was checking out the Disky Challenge top scorer race, and Halao did actually win the Golden Boot, and he shared it with a couple of youngsters from Mamelodi Sundowns and one from Orlando Pirates. Do you think Halao should be brought into the main squad? Do you think that is the key that we need? Oh my goodness, that was an open header by Pablo Franco. Oh my,
Oh my God.
That okay, but it's gone out. But Pirates, Chiefs really needs to become more astute with their defending. I see so many loopholes, so many potholes at the back that they need to shut down. So Franco had an open header and it going out. Oh my goodness.
I hope he's not also to Mr. Peter from Namibia, just make sure you inform people from your country that, guys, for all you who love watching South African football, there's a new South African football page on YouTube called Afrik Football, and just make sure you advertise Afrik Football to them. Tell them to subscribe and tell them to send videos as fans for post-match interviews. That way, you guys in Namibia will also be part and parcel of South African football. Same applies to the guys in Eswatini. Same applies to the guys in AC. Same applies to guys everywhere. Everyone watching Afrik Football, you're free to send your videos over, and you get to see your face on Afrik Football. And you have thousands of people watching your face, and thousands of people actually listening to you analyzing the beautiful game of soccer.
No, that is true. That is true. We're trying to get as much fan engagement as we can, guys. So lately, seeing that we're on a shadow ban right now, that's why the page hasn't been gaining lots of traction. YouTube has been suppressing our view because we had showed one of the games, so we got a copyright strike. But I'm assuming once our shadow ban is over in about 5 days' time, we'll be back in full force. Oh, and there's Motang in the dugout after his birthday week. So we're gonna be able to get as many of you guys on the page as possible. We're gonna try. We're working with you guys. So if you're enjoying us talking about African football, we'd love to see you, the passionate fans, talk about African football, because we appreciate you coming in. Like there is no okay, yeah, but we appreciate you, the fans, the true South African PSL fans, coming in and talking to us about South African football. So let us get interactive, guys. Drop us comments. Mr. Peter, thank you for coming through. Mr. Gino, thank you for coming through. It's 12 minutes played in the initial 30 minutes of the additional time, the extra time. So the game seems to be getting a thing. So Mr. Gino says the defensive Kaizer Chiefs letting us down. Yes, the defense is letting us down. As we can all see right now, the defense is failing to bring up all the better points. But yeah, we're ready. We're ready for penalties. I think it's gonna go to penalties. I don't see this game going anywhere apart from penalties. So if we do get penalties, Kaizer Chiefs is gonna win this at penalties, and we'd love to see that.
Definitely. I've also seen Alexander on the pitch, and what do you have to say about Alexander today?
He's not been on the pitch. I think Alexander has probably been one of the worst. Oh, he's actually been taken off for Fosler. So I think Alexander has been one of the worst players today. Alexander is supposed. Yeah, no, Alexander is out of Mr. Peter right now. So Fosler is coming in for Alexander. Honestly speaking, Alexander has been a disappointment. The first game, penalty miss. And that's why he's actually been taken off. He actually missed a penalty in that game, if you remember. This is now coming to me. The memory is coming. It's flooding in. Yes, he missed it. In the first game. He got a penalty. He missed it. Today, he's been non-existent. Okay. There. Nekovic. Noah is making the run. Nekovic with the run. Noah is making the run. Nekovic has just a small turn. Okay, I can see it. Kigan Dolly. I don't know who Kigan Dolly was passing it to. But, okay, Dolly is there. Oh, Dolly has got the speed. You can see Dolly showing us some speed there. But yeah, so as we were talking about Alexander Ko is probably, as we had discussed, coming from India, a league that is not even that's not better than the PSL. I am coming out and you can caught me saying this. The Indian Super League is not better than the PSL. Alexander Ko only got this move because he's an international player and he's not Kaizer Chiefs caliber. We did not need him and we did not need to sign him. He's one of the worst signings we're going to have. He's probably going to go in and form part of another worst signings video that we did this week. And if you haven't seen it, go and check out that West player signing.
Definitely, definitely, definitely.
Yeah, but
I
Alexander Cole is a bad signing. He's done nothing to show and impress me. So I'm all I'm saying is Alexander Cole probably won't get enough game time. But I know because Stuart Baxter and Alexander Cole were all in the South African Premier League. They were all in the South African Premier. They were all in the Indian Super League. So I'm assuming that's why he got him and that's why he had him. They probably had an interaction with India. But I do not like Alexander Cole. He's not brought anything to the table, and definitely this man is somebody we should see, we should seek, and we do not need in the team. But yeah,
definitely, definitely. It's good to see Kigan Dolly rock the jersey number 10. Mr. Gino Otto says, I'll see you guys on Twitter at 19:30. No problem, Mr. Gino. 19:30, we'll definitely be online. We'll definitely, well, looking forward to actually chatting with you. And for everyone, Mr. Peter also, you can check us out on Twitter. You can, yeah, for everyone who wants to get in contact with Afrik Football, you can check us out on Twitter. If you want to sponsor Afrik Football, anything, check us out on Twitter, Facebook, anything. Just look for Afrik Football. There it is, right at the bottom, and just try texting us. We'll definitely get back to you guys. And yeah, we'll definitely, we're looking for people that just want to be part of the family, want to see Afrik Football, bro. And you know, if you've just been seeing these other these other YouTube channels where people try to make it their channel and everything, but you want to be part of a YouTube channel, a channel that's accommodating to fans, a channel that wants fans to actually be seen on the channel, just text us on Afrik Football. We want you guys, we want as many of you guys as possible on Afrik Football. We want to hear from you. We want you guys to speak Zulu, we want you guys to speak English, we want to just any language you're comfortable in. Just definitely that's what we're looking for at Afrik Football. It's for the fans.
All right, if you want to personally get in contact with me, you can follow me on Twitter at Zuze Kagulura on Twitter. So if you want to communicate with me, you want to chat with me, you can follow me on Twitter. That is my at Zuze Kagulura on Twitter. But yeah, so guys, it's halftime of the first 15. What is your initial assessment of this first half, Mr. Wamba?
The first half was quite quick. You know, we had so many chances. I could see you were literally seated at the edge of your seat. So it was a good first half. But I feel both teams still have it in them. The mentality is just let's just play the final 15 minutes. Then after that 15 minutes, we just go for penalties, and whoever wins the penalty shootout gets to enjoy the game and everything. So that's a bit bad for two big teams. But anyway, it is what it is, and we'll wait and see. And hopefully we get penalties, because I feel it wouldn't be fair for a team to score a goal now, considering the actual 90 minutes was actually a 2-2 draw. Like, I feel the only fair result we can have right now is a 3-3 and penalties, or a 2-2 and penalties. I do not want to see any team scoring from here onwards. I want to see a penalty shootout for entertainment purposes.
All right, Kutumelo is in. Kutumelo is in for Cortez. So that's another change from Mamelodi Sundowns. Kutumelo in for Cortez. Yes, I can see that. Mamelodi Sundowns made another change. Kutumelo is in for Cortez. Yes, guys. As I was saying, that is my Twitter handle at the bottom there. If you need to get in contact with me on Afrik Football to just discuss football, I'm generally available in the evenings, apart from work days when I'm doing work. But I'm very generally available in the evenings. And yeah, as Mr. Gino has said, we are brothers. He is our brother. Definitely, we like to have conversations with him, talk everything football, from Manchester United to PSG. To PSG. We talk football. Everything is football. So you can always have a conversation with us on Twitter. But yeah, as we are speaking right now, the game is in the second half, and it's the second half of extra time. So we probably are going to have penalties. And I think so far, so good. Both teams have shown up. And this is what you need when you have a game like this. So, as we said last time, Mr. Mamba, what do you think of a colored black label where Mamelodi Sundowns also participate? Would you love that?
I would love it, but I know Sundowns would win it for 10 years. Like, okay, jokes aside, I feel the colored black label should actually be increased to like 4 games, or to 4 teams rather. Why you just have a semi-final then the final? Because I feel why we just see Kaizer Chiefs and Pirates every season, it becomes boring. Like, not everyone can be a Pirates and the Chiefs fan. There are also other clubs that exist in South Africa. Some clubs that are arguably bigger since then. So, I feel the organizers should sit down and maybe try reorganizing something. Or better still, if they can come up with something, they can contact fans, and fans will always give them what they will give them what we want as fans. They could even consult Afrik football. Would tell them what to do. Like I feel the whole Soweto derby every year is just getting boring. Everyone's talking about it. Kuleleko from Ediski TV talked about it. Mark G from YouTube talked about it. Afrik football from Africa, I guess, talked about it. Yeah.
No, I understand. I understand. Now, but yes, guys, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Facebook, and we have a comment from Sizani saying, "Come on, coach." Yes, Sizani, welcome, Sizani. Where are you from? We have not spoken, we've not communicated. Where are you from on the African continent? We'd love to hear you guys speak. Like right now, we know the game is probably now almost in the dead dropper phase. On the screen right now is Lazarus Kambole, probably the worst Kaizer Chiefs signing in the history of Kaizer Chiefs signings. So we'd love to know, where are we going with this? Where are we going as a team?
Definitely.
Where's Kaizer Chiefs going? What do you think of Kaizer Chiefs signings? Mr. Sizani, tell us something about the Kaizer Chiefs. But yes, Mr. Wamba, there's one thing I wanted to talk about. The CAF Confederations Cup and the CAF Champions League draws were done. I have not heard your side on the story. What do you think of the fixtures?
I actually looked at most of the fixtures, and I actually thought I saw teams like Sundowns get a bypass where they don't have to play the first round of the preliminaries.
They rank very highly in the African continent. So what do you think?
Yeah, I actually
they rank very highly.
I actually feel for Sundowns because of the high rating. It's really helped them. Like they really don't have to fight it in the scrap there. But for Benny McCarthy's team, Amazulu, they actually have to start from the bottom. Yeah, I'm not sure which team they're playing yet. I didn't really check out on Amazulu and everything, but I hope they also qualify because, hey, at the end of the day, we want Southern African teams to perform more compared to the North African guys because these guys
are... there's a shot there. Almost sorry, Mr.
Zuze, can you get me? Can you get me, Mr. Zuze? Okay, so since Mr. Zuze is gone, Mr. Zuze.
I'm sorry. Sam, you know how when you're using Wi-Fi, I'm assuming some election results are coming out, and there's probably an influx of traffic in Zambian election results. So don't worry about it. I might be coming in and out once in a while for the games because of the internet. It's a bit bad because of the election that is going on in Zambia. So I'm here in Zambia because of the elections. I know my shirt that I'm wearing is the color for one of the predominant parties. But by all means, I am not partisan. This is football. We love football. We're not talking any politics here. We're just out here to talk about football. Kaizer Chiefs, particularly in Mamelodi Sundowns. I know my brother down there is wearing the other predominant color for a political party. But we assure you there is no politics going on in this video. We're just talking about football and Kaizer Chiefs and Kaizer Chiefs and Mamelodi Sundowns in this game. So as we were saying, yes, the CAF Champions League. Let me just, if you could just do a quick search and just check out who's playing who Amazon is playing. I would really appreciate that.
Okay, so firstly, I'll start with Orlando Pirates, my club. We're not playing in any game. We're not playing any game in the first round because we're a big team. Yeah, so we're actually going to play the winner of game number 21 versus 22. So whoever wins that game plays us, and in game number 21-22 we have Bamuru from Burundi versus Debois Norris from Senegal. So those two teams will meet. Whoever wins between Bamuru and Debois Norris gets to play Orlando Pirates. So I'm actually excited about that. That's something I'm excited about because I'm sure we at Orlando Pirates can beat any of these two teams. And then the other South African team in this, I think they won a cup. That they shouldn't be in the league, if I'm not mistaken. That's for cup. Yeah, Marumo Gallants. Marumo Gallants get to play Futuro Kings. Futuro Kings should be coming from Chad. This looks like Chad. So Futuro Kings from Chad. But I reckon Marumo Gallants to actually win that game. I've never seen a team from Chad actually perform on the African scene. I just hope they will get finances in order, because usually when teams from lower divisions get to qualify for such tournaments, They usually don't have the financial power to sponsor their team to go
Mhm.
out, to go abroad. And I hope it won't be a situation of the team failing to travel because they didn't have the financial capacity, but rather
Mhm.
the team should actually go and express themselves and actually play good football. And then for Mamelodi Sundowns, they've already qualified to
Mhm.
the next round. So for them, they get to play the winner of game 15 and game 16. And game 15
Mhm.
and game 16 is being played by Bonigi Sport. Bonigi Sport
Mhm.
should be Sierra Leone, and AS Madiema Union. AS Madiema Union should be is from Congo. They finished second there. Yeah, Madiema Union finished second from DR Congo, that is. So whoever wins this game between Maniema and Bungedi FC should play Mamelodi
Mhm.
Sundowns. And then the other South African team we have here is Amazulu. So I'm just looking at the list right now. Checking out
Mhm.
Amazulu. Where's Amazulu on this list? Okay, Amazulu. Just looking for them.
No, take your time. Take your time. Take your time.
Okay.
Amazulu as well.
All right. So you can say something as I look for
No,
Amazulu.
no, as I was saying, the other thing that has come to light is Confederations football, African football. African football can now celebrate.
Yes.
Super Sport, and DSTV now has the right to Southern African football. African football. How many people are excited that we no longer have to sit and look for a live stream to watch the games? How many people are excited about that? We're super excited. We are
No,
super
definitely.
excited that football is back to Africa.
Okay, and I've actually found out who's playing Amazulu. Amazulu
Mm-mm.
play Niassa Big Bullets from Malawi. Niassa Big Bullets are actually the best team in Malawi. They're like the equivalent of maybe Al Ahly in Egypt or
Mm-mm.
Zesco in Zambia. They're a very big
Mm-mm.
club there, and I feel it might be a very tricky fixture. It might be a very tricky encounter between the two teams, between Amazulu and Niassa Big Bullets, because I see Nyasa Big Bullets maybe even edging past Amazulu a bit. Amazulu really need to be careful in this game.
Are
Board
you
prediction.
sure?
Board prediction. We'll watch the game of Super Sport. We might have a live stream for it. This is a very bold prediction. I actually see Nyasa Big Bullets beating Amazulu. Very bold prediction out there.
All right, no, no, I understand. I understand where you're coming from. Nyasa Big Bullets. I've heard them. I think there was once a traveling team that came to Zambia to play friendly. It was one of
Yes.
our bigger teams, and I had the opportunity to actually watch a game that they played.
Okay.
But that would have been like maybe 3 or 4, but it was a while back. I can't even remember the dates. So, but I did try and catch the Nessa Bullets. That is something that I'm also really and ready to see. You know, with the initial return of CAF Champions League football and CAF Confederations Cup and the Africa Cup on the World Cup qualifiers and Africa Cup qualifiers on Super Sport, it means that we'll be able to watch these games now. There will be less problems. We'll be able to now have more people come into a live stream and watch the live stream with us, the live watch along, because now we can just be able to chat back and forth, going back and forth, and have things happening in the game. Or it seems like we've gone off the game. Yeah, the game is 24 minutes in, still 2-2. It's still very even, still deadlocked. Every team, you can see the tired legs. You can always see the tired legs from this game. You can see the players who are trying to play very well. No one's playing very good. You can't put many people. Stuart Baxter's being very animated on the touchlines. This game is definitely going to go to penalties. I don't think Peterson is going to come in. I don't see him warming up. I don't see anyone else warming up. But do goalkeepers actually warm up, Mr. Wamba?
Goalkeepers rarely warm up. You probably just see them warm up when that fellow keeper is injured. Then the goalkeeping coach will be there throwing the ball left, right, center, left, right, center. That boring drill. But I don't think Peterson is coming on. I think I'm actually starting to believe Peterson only came on in that game because the fans voted for him to come on. I feel Stuart Baxter has got other plans in mind, and Stuart Baxter probably believes so much in Kune. I hope it doesn't backfire because what happens now is if Kune doesn't win this penalty shootout, all the fans will be like, bruh, had Peterson on the bench. You should have played Peterson. Why did you stick to Kune? We've all seen Peterson is a better penalty keeper. So it's now up to the faith that Stuart Baxter is going to have in Kune, and I just hope Kune delivers on the faith. Kune should actually impress his coach by actually turning up to the occasion.
No, that's true. So this is how we started the game. The game is 4 minutes, 2 penalties. we've already geared up, mentally geared up. So, Mr. Gino, your prediction for penalties. Who's gonna score the last penalty? Mr. Peter Pashu, tell her the same. Mr. Sizani, the same. Who else was there? We must have had two Peters today in our comments today. Oh, sorry, Mr. Patrick as well. Your predictions for the penalty. What do you think the penalties are going to go like? Tell us. So everyone who's new here, remember to like and subscribe to Afrik Football. We're just two guys talking about South African football because we really enjoy the PSL, and that's why we do these live streams. We'd like to hang out with you guys. We've brought to the table. If you'd like to follow me on Twitter, on Facebook, you can always find me on Twitter on this name handle, Zuze Kagulura. Also, Mwamba Kagulura as well on Twitter. You'll be able to conversate with us. You'll be able to chat with us. We are here as your people. We're here to just have a very good conversation with the whole lot of you. So would really, really, really love for you people to come in, like and subscribe to the page, watch the games with us, chat with us, give us your opinions, give us your experiences. Do you miss being in the stadiums? That should be the question we should be asking you right now. I think we should carry out a poll. Let me just find out how our last poll ended. In our last poll, we talked about
what did we talk about? We talked about
Stuart Baxter, and
Stuart Baxter is a good coach.
Stuart Baxter is a good coach, and most of you said yes. 69% of you said yes. The other percent said no. So 31% of you said no, but 69% of you said yes, and that was 131 votes. So I don't understand. If we have 131 votes, where's everyone been going? Where are the comments? I don't understand. Well, we had so many people voting on the poll, but so few comments. So yeah, let's get interactive. Drop us a comment. Let us be interactive. Let's be talking. So like the penalties are almost upon us. 2 minutes to penalties. I mentioned that this game was going to be a 2-2 draw, and we're going to go to penalties. So now I would love to see, what do you think is going to be the penalty like? Do you think Mwene is going to save the day? Do you think the heroics of Mwene are going to save this game? So yeah, remember to like and subscribe to Afrik Football. So because we are trying to bring you so much good content, we create so much dope content on a daily basis, and I think right now we might actually bring on. Okay, we'll make it this wager. We'll bring on Kululeko from Idiski TV to talk about anything that you guys want. So drop us a comment and tell us what you'd like us to have in Kululeko from Idiski TV talking about on the page. And we'll do that video because it's been long overdue. We haven't done a video with him, but we've had a video with him. He's one of the pages we really appreciate and really enjoy. Really talk to him a lot. So if you guys would like to see him on our page talking about any particular thing, just let us know in the comments below. We'll ask him to from Idiski TV to drop us one or two things, say one or two things that you want him to talk about on this page, because we're trying to work on new video ideas. Walado on Mamelodi Sundowns has got a chance and it's been saved. Okay, that's been a good save. So if you'd like to hear anything, my names are right here. So if you're shy to text or to basically write us a comment right now, you can text me directly on Twitter via this name here in the on the screen right now, and I'll be able to get back to you and discuss and have a chat with you if you want to feature on the page, on the show, if you've got any ideas for us, if you've got any sponsorships, if you've got anyone you'd like us to talk to, a player you'd like us to interview. We're here for you guys. So drop us comments, guys.
Definitely. So yeah.
All right, less than 20 seconds to go to the penalty shooter. Yes, Mr. Mwamba.
Yeah, definitely. And if there are any players watching, even players who play for small clubs, we want you guys to feature on Afrik Football. Just get talking to us, send us messages. We just want Afrik Football to grow, so you guys should just send in your messages, give us your thoughts, and you can also give us suggestions on what you feel Afrik Football is doing wrong. Of course, no page is perfect, so give us your suggestions on what you feel Afrik Football is doing wrong. If maybe you've got a brother, an uncle, something who played for Chiefs, Sundowns, or any club, you can contact him and say, there's this channel called Afrik Football. They're looking for former soccer players, they're looking for soccer players, and they're looking for people who actually want to have a soccer career. You can get in contact with us, and we can give those guys a platform to actually speak on Afrik Football. We're all about making people speak, and we just want to hear people's opinion and people's option on and what people want to see South African football become, because this is a big brand of soccer. So yeah, definitely.
All right, penalties. They're here. We've been waiting for them. I'm super excited because last time we had penalties, Kaizer Chiefs carried the day. So here we are at penalties. The bench is on here. Itumilego Kune has been given instructions. I can see the goalkeeping coach is giving him some instructions. So Guys, penalties are here. You can see me. I'm super excited for penalties because I know we're taking the penalties. I know Kaizer Chiefs is winning these penalties. So there's no doubt here. So penalties, my guy. Penalties. Prediction,
Okay.
Mr. Mwamba.
My predictions for the penalties. Because of Kennedy Mwene, I feel Sundowns will win, but I really want Chiefs to win because I do not want Sundowns to collect all the trophies this season. Already, last season they didn't collect everything, so I would also want it to be like that, where they don't collect all the trophies in the season. Because the current Sundowns team, if they win this MTN8 tournament, they might end up winning the league. They might end up winning the CAF Champions League, and they'll be there saying we don't have any competition in Africa. We saw it happen in 2016, and everyone in Africa just we're all in shambles. So I wouldn't want that to be a thing. Considering I'm a Pirates fan, I wouldn't want to see Sundowns win. But on this one, I want Chiefs to win. It's very awkward for a Pirates fan to want Chiefs to win. But after you win this game, when you go to the semi-final, I want you guys out as soon as possible.
No, I understand. I see you. We don't need your love. We don't need any love. Hey, Kosi Nation, tell this boy we do not need his love. We are fine. We do not need any Pirates negativity in our team. You guys lost just yesterday. You lost to a small team. You lost to Maroka Swallows, which is very disappointing. Zenebauer should be embarrassed with himself. You can't be losing to such a small team. I was very disappointed in you guys, and at this point, do not bring your bad luck to run on that. Says I'm a Nation. Drop us a comment. Let us know you're here. Drop us a like. Subscribe to the page. I can see you interacting with the poll, but why aren't you interacting with the page? Let us know, Mr. Gino. How far have we gone? The penalties. Are you anxious? Are you nervous for this game? Let us know in the comments below, guys. Yeah. So right now it's penalty shootouts. The game ended 2-2. In 2-2, Peter Shalulile first goal before the 9th minute. Temba Zwane, second goal. Then third goal here from Kaizer Chiefs side was scored by, who was it scored by? I keep forgetting now. I remember Kama Billiard and Bernard Parker. Bernard Parker, then Kama Billiard. So now we're at the penalties. They're just giving in a prayer and we're going to kick it off. So we've enjoyed everyone who's come through. We're thanking you. And if you guys want to interact with us, my handle is here at the bottom. You can follow me at Zuze Kagulura on Twitter, and we can get interactive. So now we're going to the penalty shootout. The penalties are about to start. So Bernard Parker is the team leader, the praise team leader, giving us the most emphatic spiritual prayer. I don't think everyone here is a Christian, so it's a bit something. It's something, but I guess a prayer is a prayer. But yes, so yeah, we're going to the penalties now. We're super excited and ready for the penalties. So yeah, Mr. Mwamba, I see.
What's your prediction for the penalty shootout?
I've said it once. I've said it every time. Kaizer Chiefs is carrying the day, but it's probably gonna end 3-1 in favor of Kaizer Chiefs on the penalty shootout. I know Kennedy Mwene is probably gonna pick one or two because we know him. We've seen him at the Africa Cup. He won the Africa Cup as a keeper who caught the penalty and saved. He basically intimidated DJ Drogba to missing a penalty. So this is gonna be one of those games. But yeah, I was quite excited. I can see the referee, the fourth official, has got some good ball juggling skills out here. Yeah, welcome back. We can see you.
Sorry.
Yes, you saw you're stretching. You're stretching your legs.
Yeah, I had to connect my PC charger. My PC battery was running low, so I had to, connect the charger. Yeah, I'm officially back.
I can see the Motsepe family is represented. I can see young Motsepe is in here. Oh yeah, we're talking about African rights. What do you think about Peter Motsepe and the way he's handled the African football? The African Super League. Now we have the rights to the games back. So what do you think about the African Super League and all that other stuff that comes with it? The junk that comes with it?
I feel, I feel Patrice is one of the best things that has happened to African football in a long time. We had the days of Issa Hetu where the man was just doing random stuff, stealing money, and I'm happy FIFA actually propping him because they propped him. He's supposed to pay about 300,000 CHF. That's the currency, they use in his country, and he's been banned from football for a year, and that's only for one charge. He's got 12 charges pending, and that one charge isn't even based on the rights. There's one charge for the rights that's still pending there also. So I feel we really needed this as African football because it was sad. We went like 5 years without watching. The last time I remember me watching African football on Super Sport was like 2016, 2017 season. That season when we watched S Setif win the Champions League. Then we watched Mamelodi Sundowns. But after Sundowns, we didn't watch anyone else win the Champions League to El Ahly last year. But okay,
penalties are here. The penalties are here. Cardoso, is this Cardoso? Yes, Cardoso takes the first penalty against Kennedy Mwene. All right. There you go. He steps up. Oh, Mwene saves a penalty. I told you Kennedy Mwene is good at penalties.
He's usually quick off his line, so Chiefs might want to highlight that. Because he's never on his line, so Chiefs might want to highlight that because penalty rules don't permit him to be off his line.
I see. Guys, what do you think of penalties? I can't see your comments. Everyone has gone silent. What's the fear? And Cardoso has missed the penalty. Oh my God. Now I don't know if Kune is going to be able to save a penalty.
Yeah, you really need Peterson in this.
Yeah. Pablo Safranco with the first penalty for Mamelodi Sundowns. Let's go. Oh, he missed. He missed that one. He's missed, as you say, Nikula, as you say in Zambia. Nikula. Mambara Nikula. He missed.
Oh my God. Safranco being Safranco.
Oh my goodness. This man is a plank. These people signed a plank, guys. I'm telling you, call me now. They signed a plank. This man has missed a penalty. Oh my goodness. Mwene is doing the heavy lifting and this man just decides. Kigan Dolly on the platform against Mwene. So it's 2-0-0. Both penalties have been missed. The first two penalties have been missed. It's 2-0-0. 4 penalties to be played. So here we go. Kigan Dolly with a penalty. Slotted it in. Nice and easy. Kigan Dolly. That's actually a well-taken penalty. So yeah, that is a well-taken penalty. So 1-0 in favor of Kaizer Chiefs. Kaizer Chiefs, Kigan Dolly on the score sheet. The game is still, the game is 1-0. Penalties were penalties. Kaizer Chiefs, Kigan Dolly 1-0. So now the Mamelodi Sundowns player is going to step up to the platform and take the penalty. Lake is out to take the penalty now. Kune has set himself up. All right, Lake with the penalty. Oh, Kune saved that. Kune saved that. Kune saved that. That wasn't a goal. Wait, what are the rules of a penalty? Wait, if you save the penalty once and you take the ball out, it's still not a goal. So Kune has saved that.
Definitely.
Kune has saved that. Let's take a look at. Oh my God, he saved that. I think he came off the line. It actually went in. Unfortunately, I'd love to say it went in. I would love to say it didn't go in, but it looks like the ball went past the line. Yep, that goal is in. VAR would have ruled that one out. What is this? What is this linesman looking at? Wait, is it the initial save? That unfortunately, what is going on here? No, there's VAR. I think there's VAR. Africa has VAR. Oh my God, no, so VAR. He's going to give a red card to the coach. But Sundowns has got 3 coaches. So what does the red card do? It doesn't do anything.
Definitely. It's a penalty shootout. A red card to a coach doesn't really matter. They've set up.
It's not even the coach. It's actually not even the coach. It's one of the technicians of on the line. It's not even the coach. Oh, as it stands.
Okay. So what happens there, right, is Kune. What happened is Kune made the save. The ball was bouncing. It was about to go in. Then Kune made the second save. So he's probably going to consult with the technician because probably he's forgotten his rules as a referee. Okay, so he makes the first save.
No, it's gone. It's gone. Djokovic just penalty was saved. Kennedy Mwene. What is this? Kennedy Mwene is a good penalty keeper. Djokovic should not be playing such games. We're trying to win a game. Kune is keeping the team alive, and Djokovic just goes and flaps that.
Oh, that ball did go in. Oh, after seeing that replay, the shot that red cards flying. Okay, this game has become intense.
Oh, Mwene is taking a penalty. I told you Mwene is actually quite good at taking penalties. He's like one of the top 5 African penalty takers. So he's taking a penalty, Kennedy Mwene. Oh, look! Oh my goodness!
Top 5, eh?
Oh my goodness! Top 5 penalty takers. Did you see the level of composure? Did you see the confidence in Mwene? Oh my goodness! I know I'm not supposed to be happy, but he gave me a chance to actually stand up and repeat that ball. But that was a weird penalty and a weird save that carried it. That was all. All I'm saying is that has made my day. You probably never see a better penalty and a better attempt to save a penalty than that. That was an amazing penalty save. Matoho on the podium. The game is still 1-1. It's still everyone to play for. Kennedy Mwene has shown that he's good at saving the goals.
Oh my God, things are not going too well for you. I can clear this.
We all know Mwene is good at penalties. He won the Africa Cup with 7 penalties. That's the one thing this Zambian goalkeeper is good at, 7 penalties. And right now, no one has scored against him except for Kigadoli. You're making him look like a star.
That when a penalty was called.
I know. I'm probably going to be playing that one back for many years and laughing about it. Because that is how you take a good penalty. You give a person hope, but no hope at all. As it stands, Kaizer Chiefs won, Mamelodi Sundowns won, and now it's Zwane taking the penalty. Go by
Zwane scores. Oh, now the game is almost done. Or is it done? No.
No, it's not. It's not. Kaizer Chiefs needs to get the last penalty and save the other penalty. As it stands, Mamelodi Sundowns 2, Kaizer Chiefs 1, with 4 penalties taken by each. So Kaizer Chiefs is going up to the podium to take their final penalty and salvage this game. But Kennedy Mwene has proven to be the decider of this game by saving almost all the penalties that have been taken. Except for the Kigan Dolly penalty, that Kigan Dolly managed to score. But Kennedy Mwene saved theirs. Now the Pequeno was the last penalty taker. Why would you put a youngster to play the final penalty?
But you have to blame the referee. They're just letting Kennedy Mwene be out of his line. Dude is very far from the line. As he makes
I can see that's very unfair. But the youngsters, oh my goodness, Mwene with 4 penalties out of 4. And why would you end they've won it? Mamelodi Sundowns has won the game.
Well, it is what it is.
We all knew Kennedy Mwene. Why would you play Novo as a youngster to play a final penalty? Where are the adults? Where is Billiard? Billiard is out. Where are all the other adults? This thing of letting youngsters play penalty like Saka was done in England is very disappointing. All right, guys, the game is done. Thank you for everyone who tuned in. So I guess we now go directly to post-match. Mr. Mwamba, what are your? I don't even know where to start. Say something.
Okay. First things first. I feel the penalty shootout was entertaining. Kennedy Mwene just showed that he's better than Kune in terms of penalties, and yeah, they should have seen this coming. They should have probably played Peterson. Things might have panned out differently. But Kennedy Mwene is too good. Kennedy Mwene is too good. Yeah. So
I understand.
So I actually feel that they should have played. They should have played Peterson. But hey, it is a game of football. 90 minutes, 2-2. Went to penalties. Mamelodi Sundowns on the shootout, and I see them winning this. Chiefs and Pirates are out. I do not see anyone beating them. It's a trophy. What a way to win a trophy in the quarterfinal.
No, I understand, Mr. Mwamba. Anyway, today, since we're doing another post-match later, I guess we have to end the live stream here. Thank you to everyone who made it to the live stream. We really appreciate you guys. You've been entertaining. You've entertained us, Mr. Gino, Mr. Peter, Mr. Patrick, Mr. Tulane. Thank you for everyone who showed up. We really appreciate your support as Afrik Football. We wouldn't do this if it wasn't for you guys. So Thanks for everyone who showed up. Kaiser Chiefs has lost, so we'll probably do a breakdown of what we thought was wrong with this match one in the coming few days. So thank you for everyone. Mr. Mamba, any last remarks?
I just want to say thank you to everyone that came through, and yeah, goodbye.
Bye.